In that voice, breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our communities. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Who can love talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X Mr. Walker, standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah.
Single by choices, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage, divorce, single moms coping, high value mindset, yeah, we chosen. Yeah. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X, Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
day long, I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music! Give me my theme music!
We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Woo, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Cart Before the Horse Productions. It's Wednesday afternoon, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine pop-up Wednesday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation. Like Mr. Walker said, this is a pop-up Wednesday over here at SBC. All right, we got a quick pop-up show for y'all. All right, we're going to delve deep into this topic because we came across a video and it must be talked about.
Ooh, I'm here for a little Wednesday pop-up deep dive of my baby. Whether or not y'all used to our pop-up shows or not, come one, come all, this fine February 4th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting to you, Jav Chickens Live, from this wonky, ever-changing Dayton market. Happy Wednesday, you Jav Chickens.
That part. So we in the house, watch your mouth. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. Make sure y'all are subscribing to all platforms. Make sure you join the Patreon because we will be there this Friday.
There you go. And it's Black History Month every day in the Patreon, baby. We over there learning, over there learning, paying homage and honoring our ancestors. Shout out to Black History Month.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
That part. But tonight, we getting into the dating madness. All right. We are asking, are the single women over 40, are they cooked on the dating market?
Without accountability and self-awareness? Absolutely. But however, if these 40-year-old sisters out there, boss chicks, I talk about the boss chicks, if they just got some self-awareness, they could make a happy unk out there, make an unk happy, if they got some self-awareness.
There we go. And like I said, we here. What's today? Wednesday. Pop-up show. We'll be back tomorrow night for our regular show. We'll be back Patreon Friday. All right. And we might do a pop-up show Friday. All right. We've been seeing y'all emailing. There's been some more developments. So we may pop up here Friday to talk about some things.
There we go. Hey, I'm here for it.
And as y'all know, Regal Rumble Saturday, etc. It keeps going.
There we go. All week. Just how you drive chickens like it, except for Stephen James.
So here we go. Like I said, our 40-year-old women cooked. We about to get into it.
Hit the like button. Take a second. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel as we are on this journey. And make sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
That voice kind of sounds like O'Shea.
Shout out to him. So here we go. I'm going to pull this up. We're going to start here before we get to the video, just to walk it down slow.
Raquel?
Yes, I'm a 40-year-old single mother. I'm just so uninterested in dating right now. You mean I gotta text back? I don't want to. The thought of asking someone what their favorite color is and their hobbies. I don't even have hobbies. I'm boring.
So 40-year-old single mom, uninterested, ain't trying to text y'all back. Unless you, Mr. 0001, you pull up in a yacht, she ain't trying to listen.
She ain't got no hobby. She ain't got nothing going on. She want to come into your world. Sisters, we in this now. Understand that. This is why y'all need a man, desire a man. Y'all going into his world. She like, come on, Mr. 0.0001%. Bring me into your world of fancy trips, good eats, yachts, and private jets.
So here we go.
Yes, I'm interested in the thought of asking someone what their favorite color is and their hobbies. I don't even have hobbies. I'm boring.
Hot take, but I am a single 40-year-old woman. I have not been on a date in almost a year, and the longer I go without going on a date, the less I want to go on a date. My fellow older single women, we're talking 40 plus. Let me know if I'm alone here.
Probably not. No, obviously not. We got a whole collage. The idea of dating at 40 makes her skin crawl. She's asking women. And the longer she goes, the longer she can go without it. She don't need it anymore. She probably got a maintenance man, and that'll do.
Even here we go. Even if she don't have a maintenance man, some of these sisters really are sexual freaking prudes. And don't nobody want to be around them enough to hunch on them. Even if she ain't dealing with a guy, it ain't that you don't want him now. It's not that you are losing the desire. You are comfortable. The most dangerous thing you could be just comfortable in your own misery, because it is freaking misery. So stop it. But yeah, you don't get used to being lonely. That ain't real.
I have not been on a date in almost a year, and the longer I go without going on a date, the less I want to go on a date. My fellow older single women, we're talking 40 plus. Let me know if I'm alone here, because something about being older and being so comfortable with yourself and your own company and valuing your peace so much, I feel like I would just have to be so interested in someone to even entertain the idea of disrupting that. Let me know if I'm alone here, because I don't think I am.
If you are single in your 40s and you're feeling sad and lonely because after all, it is a Friday night, you better not lower them standards. I'm telling you right now, feel it, process it, and let it go. Take
You 40 and single, don't lower them standards. Whatever you do, use your rose. Get the rest of your toys out. Whatever you do, don't respond to the DMs or nothing.
How many of these sisters wind up waking up in the morning just surrounded by fabricated phalluses? Like a drunk all-nighter. They just wake up and it's just a rose there, a 12-inch baby maker over there, and a goddamn going battery plug-in wand over here. Yo, wild and weird. Don't lower y'all standards. Standards are something you're used to getting. It's not a standard. It's just a terroristic demand. Y'all been out here just waving y'all cootie cutters all willy-nilly. Now y'all want to have high demands for it. Terroristic threat.
You better not lower them standards. I'm telling you right now, feel it, process it, and let it go. Take deep breaths if you have to. I don't care what you have to do, but we know our self-worth. We are not lowering our standards, y'all. We done came too far to lower our standards. You better not do it. I don't care. You better not go be accepting no little breadcrumbs from anybody just because they give you a little attention here and there. No, don't do it. I'm telling you, you will regret it. I'm telling you, don't do it. You better stay strong. You better not lower them standards. I see you.
Listen, single women keeping women single. This is sabotage. They don't want to see y'all happy. That's just the bottom line.
And she talking about don't be accepting those breadcrumbs. What if they're birds? Huh? What if they're all birds, sister? And you talking about, I see you. You see yourself. I have come to understand that when these sisters up here giving the internet advice, they talking to themselves. Everything they saying is a reflection of them. Don't you lower your standards. That's what she does. I can see you. She's talking about herself. She's trying to hype herself up not to let this low budget maintenance man come through and beat her cheeks.
And that's how they all end up in Glaze Galaxy.
Indeedy.
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Nasty single sisters out here running choo-choos on themselves with bobs. They be pretending like they people. That's weird.
Absolutely disgusting.
God.
Well, here we are. That's the modern market. So we setting the stage for y'all. Shout out to Frederick Howard. Come through gifting a membership.
Appreciate you, brother Frederick.
If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to Divine Photos. He says, if you've been single for 4+ years, this should be the time to reevaluate yourself and watch others. He says, and not watch others. Your race is not their race. Focus on yourself.
Your race ain't they race, and your thoughts ain't they thoughts. Amen, brother Divine.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to brother James. Says, Maria has the lowest self-esteem. She needs to work.
Maria? Oh, I'm not Maria.
Money. Shout out to brother Derek with a 10 ball. He says, now I see why they are crashing out on the internet. Fear they see the writing on the wall. The reset is coming. They see all the supposed actual revolution progress going up in smoke.
Poof. It was all for naught. Only, and what else going up in smoke? They coup de card.
Well, here we go. Not this woman here. So this is the main event for tonight. We're going to mine through. This video is pretty lengthy. All right. This woman, shout out to the brother. Where he at here? Go check this brother. Nothing but the truth. His link is in the description. All right. Go check him out. He dropped this interview and it's crazy.
Salute to this brother.
My name is Nikki B, also known as Dr. Nikki Burnett. I am the confidence coach, originally from Chicago. I operate in being confident, knowing my self-worth, helping women to set boundaries and understand where they are and where they're going.
Boundaries and where they are and where they're going.
Where they are right now and where they're headed.
Okay.
And in order to know where you're going, you got to know where you are now. And I'm speaking in a capacity of mentally.
Okay, cool. So I got a question for you now. So I don't even got to use this. So when you meet these women, right? Let's just say they have. Do you believe in unrealistic expectations?
Dig a little deeper.
So
I believe in delusion.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I believe in optimism.
So what I've learned with a lot of women is that their value or standards actively increase as their value goes down. So like you'll notice like and I don't even want to say age because there are some women that are aging like fine wine, right? But
like me,
the body count will go up. The body won't be what it used to be. the personality is lackluster, but the older they get, because they feel as though they've learned from their experience and they want to put their standards here, but the value was here. Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel as though when you get older, you're supposed to get better, right? So if you're not getting better, you're not doing the work, because when you have learned from your mistakes, the key is to not do it anymore, right?
Sure.
Right. So
Stop it. Stop it. So this woman here, y'all see, she start the video off. She calls herself like Dr. Nikki or something. She a self-esteem life coach. And she says, as women get older, they get better. At what? Y'all should be married. You should not be old and single. So I think that's the context of the conversation, is dating, right? Being single. I mean, y'all are not getting better.
Well, there you go. That's the way I like to come to an understanding. Asking questions, Mr. X. Better at what? There you go, because we have confusion. What they say, I'm confused. Better at what? And I'm tired of these sisters like this. The brother say, you know, some sisters out here aging fine like wine, and she gonna interject and say, like me. And he didn't respond. Sisters, that means you are a liar. When you interject yourself, try to give yourself a compliment like me, and he didn't say, yeah, you right. That means he just said, that means you out of base, you out of bounds, relax.
Right, here we go.
when I find women who find themselves just a little confused on what they need to do, next steps and all of that, that's what I'm here for, to help you kind of redefine your identity, to find yourself and understand what's important. Because I can't do the same things that I did 10 years ago. Okay. Prior to this recording, we talked about that. I'm not surrounding myself around the people that's doing the same old thing, expecting a different result. That's the definition.
Who don't get better, but their standards are higher. What about those people?
I can't speak to those people, but the way I can help those people, I can't speak for those people, I should say, because I'm constantly getting better. The way I think, the way I move, I wouldn't be where I am now if I didn't think that way. But for the women that have these unrealistic expectations, they got to do the work. You can't expect, and we talked about this on your YouTube, you can't expect to have a man wine and dine you and you don't take yourself out yourself. You can't expect a man to take care of you and you don't know what self-care looks like.
But there's going to be a lot of women who say that a man's job is to come in to lead, a man's job is to come in to teach. So a lot of these women are going to argue to this point that even if I haven't went out, even if no one's ever did anything spectacular for me, the man that God will put in your life will automatically come in there doing it.
And that's unrealistic.
Okay, explain.
It's unrealistic because in order to get something that you've never had, you had to have some expectation. And guess what? If you're not doing these things for yourself, when a man does come in doing these things, he's going to think he owns you. Because, yeah, he is. Because he's going to...
If I'm paying for everything,
well, ain't nobody owning me. Okay?
I'm just
all right. And I'm just letting you know.
I'm not trying to own you, but go ahead.
These boss chicks, they get old and cantankerous. So I think she like mid-40s. She about 46, 47 years old, right? She no man's land. Ain't nobody gonna control me. So these women figure, I gotta get the bag first because a man gonna try to control me if I ain't got no money and if I need him. Because that's a young woman's sport. Let's just call it what it is, Mr. Walker. A young woman supposed to be in her femininity, getting taken care of, up under instruction. These old gatekeepers ain't going under nobody's instruction. One instruction.
Execute Order 66.
This individual in the dress, that's a stoic brother right there. If she get to talking, close your eyes. That's a strong-willed, ambitious brother speaking right there. Very stoic in her nature. Ain't nobody owning me. Sisters, understand how messed up dating is today. Men go out here and get our portion of the king's gold so that we are in position to take care of our woman. We only doing it for y'all. Y'all go out here and get y'all portion of the king's gold so that you got a damn escape route. She just said, ain't nobody owning me. In a marriage, see, that's what's wrong with y'all. I belong to the Lord, you belongs to me, and my body belongs to you. It's a beautiful thing when you with somebody you like. But I'm done with it. She's so triggering. Shout out to another doctor. We got another doctor.
And shout out to Cousin Walker gifting a membership.
Appreciate your cousin.
And Honeybee come through, been a channel member 14 months. Says, wait, women are paying this lady for coaching? Yikes.
Yes, ma'am, Honeybee.
And shout out to Brother James with the super sticker.
Appreciate you, Brother James.
And Unc B. Strayman says she got as much makeup as possible and still looks old.
Shout out to Unc. You was cooking over there with the brother Ilkan Ali the other day. Shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to Unc. And he come back. He says, you could never be a baddie with scars on your knees.
Oh, you missed up.
Listen, I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to the question.
Speak to the camera.
Okay, but I'm speaking to you and I'm giving you eye contact so you know. All right, listen. When it comes to, he loves to push my buttons.
No.
When it comes to
so
knowing your worth,
masculine.
you have to set the tone. In order to have a Birkin, in order to expect a man to buy you a Birkin or have some of the nicer things, and you've never experienced it, you've never done it for yourself, you've never traveled on your own, you've never done any of the things that you want him to do, how can you expect that if you're not doing it for yourself?
Because he's a leader. That man's supposed to come in and lead. That's what the women are going to say. He's supposed to come in and show her.
He does, but I'm a boy mom, first of all. I ain't trying to have my son doing any and everything for a woman who has not been exposed. That is not his job. His job is to lead and to continue.
That's stupid. No. A man want a woman with as little experience as possible. Now, y'all want men to be experienced. You want a man to know how to hunch. You better know how to change a tire. You better know how to knock ninjas out. You need to know these things. You can't learn these stuff on the job. Women, we want to teach things. I want to take you on these trips, buy you these houses, take you to dinners that you never been. Why would you want some woman that done did everything and can afford to do all these things herself? A man needs to be needed, Mr. Walker.
Amen. Everybody has a need to be needed. Going to a place, going to a group or being with someone that don't need you, they undervaluing you, devaluing you. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Part of his overall freaking message. Absolutely not. This is why y'all ain't got nobody. You don't belong to nobody because you don't want to belong to nobody. Listen to this is amazing. Listen at her. She sounds accomplished. She sounds confident, but she's so goddamn masculine. My goodness. But if y'all sisters gonna make it climb up this corporate ladder, have y'all fancy careers, you're gonna become masculine. And this dude, man, somebody could have told him his microphone was off too.
Yeah, for real. So I guess he in some studio. Shout out to the brother. I know I seen him over there with Brother Hamp cooking up that day. So yeah, shout that part, Mr. Walker.
Yeah, man.
But a woman who has a 5-star mindset, okay, who has had let's go back into not having daddy issues. I have been wined and dined by my dad as a kid. So I'm not expecting a man to treat me to $200 dinners, 5-course meals, and I've never experienced it for myself. I don't think that's fair to the man.
So are you saying, I just want to be right, I don't ever want to assume, are you saying that a woman who has not been shown a great time shouldn't be shown one because she hasn't been?
No, I'm saying that she shouldn't go in with these big expectations if she doesn't know how to do it for herself.
And so I heard you mention that your father wined and dined you, so that's why you refuse, I guess, to settle for lackluster treatment because he showed you how you're supposed to be treated?
He did. Even as a young girl, he would say, order whatever you want on this menu. So he set the tone.
But is it not right? Because my thing is this, because I hear a lot of women will say, well, my father treated me a certain way, right? And so my rebuttal would be for that is he's your father. He's supposed to. Maybe I don't find you as interesting or as impressive as your father found you. So like did he prepare you for that part as well?
Well, if you don't find me interesting and you don't think that I'm that girl, I won't be in your presence.
Look at her face.
Brokenness. Y'all gonna turn into robots. Y'all keep getting all that Botox and stuff. You are almost 50 years old. What does what your daddy did for you as a child got anything to do with you at 50? Y'all need to grow the hell up.
Well, like the brother, like she said, if you ain't, I can't get that out. That sounds a little weird. If you don't think she's that girl like her dad, still weird, then she ain't gonna be in your presence. I say fair. You know how I roll with this. I ain't got too many rebuttals. I'm gonna call out the madness, but same thing. You a dude. That's a man's mentality. If you don't think I'm your champion, there is for sure a woman out there that will deem me her champion. That's just not true for you sisters. It ain't the same, unfortunately.
And like you said, if your daddy was so great, you would not be single. He would help you find a husband. He will help go through the vetting process. This great man, he's showing you the way. What's going on?
I don't know. And here we
And
go.
she talking about she got a kid. Not sure if she was previously married, but it don't even matter. That will make it worse. Why you here, Bone Quisha?
There you go. And I don't know if I agree with these, parents saying get anything you want. I don't know. We see what that creates, men. Let's all take notes with this. Getting everything you want. And my daddy said it. What are we doing, men? What are we raising? This self-reflection for all of us.
Simple.
Oh, okay. So anybody that looks at you as being regular, that's not that.
Absolutely. This ain't nothing regular. Do I look regular?
I'm just listening. I'm just asking.
I mean, am I missing something here?
No, I'm just
Ain't
asking.
nothing regular smuggler about this.
So what would make you different than any other woman? Like, as you say that you're not regular. Let me cook for a second.
Okay,
So you
cook.
say that you're not regular, right? You say that you're different. You're a standout. What about you, right? Like, and let's just say I'm a high value man coming into your life. Why would I pick you, or what would make you stand out over the so-called regular girl? What's so different?
What's so different is the way that I think, the way that I move, the things I've been exposed to, the places that I've been, the things I've done. It hasn't been many industries that I haven't led in and made a lot of money in. It's not a lot of things that I haven't been exposed to, from places all over the world to different places in the United States. So I'm not regular. It's not a whole lot more that I can be shown that I haven't seen already. And this is not just coming from my father.
So do you think that your accomplishments make you more attractive?
I think that my accomplishments make me more well-rounded and make me maybe smarter than some women who haven't been exposed to certain things. And I don't want you to get this misconstrued. I don't think that I'm better than anybody, but I'm certainly different, and I'm certainly a standout.
So this is my thing. I don't even have an issue with you thinking that you're better than some people, because some people just are. That's just the
Yeah, well, I'm confident I don't have an ego.
Well, you didn't answer the question. You do got a damn ego. You got a big ego, such a big ego. Shout out to Beyonce. All right, here we are. He said, does all your accomplishments make you more attractive out here on the open dating market to high value men? The answer, absolutely not. That's why she didn't answer it. He says, well, it makes me more well-rounded. It makes me more accomplished. He didn't ask you that.
You sound like a seasoned man. A man that's been all over the world, that's been in many boardrooms, very successful, mergers and acquisitions. That's a seasoned man. Women want that man. Shout out to the most interesting man alive. But for a woman, I've been in many boardrooms. I've been all over the world. We are men. We're like, okay, you've been through the ringer. You've been through some things. You done been in these rooms and you done met men like me time and time again, and you've been dealing with them. You are seasoned like a dude, not attractive, wear and tear, seasoned.
Man, here we go.
That's the difference.
Well, everybody has an ego. That's impossible not to have one of those. And of course you.
I don't
And this is
need-
the thing. Boy, let me cook. There's nothing wrong with you having an ego. Neither. You can't be Nikki, be the boss without an ego. That is an ego. So we can't say that we don't, because we do. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to turn your ego down. If anything, I want to amplify it. I want you to be as big as you're supposed to be. And I only say that because I feel like we live in a society, especially where you're black, where you're talented, that you're taught to make yourself smaller in order to make other people feel big. So if you don't have that, like that delusional self-belief in yourself, that's why a lot of people are stuck exactly where they're at. A part of you has to be batshit crazy about you to get to where you want to go in life anyway. So it's okay to have an ego. Don't apologize for that.
I'm not going to apologize for anything that I am or I stand for. I just don't like the word ego. I just
Because you don't like the word, it means that it doesn't suit you, because you don't.
No, I'm going to go with confident. I'm going to go with knowing my worth. I'm going to know with just.
Now, what's your worth?
My worth is, I can't even put a number on it.
You're adorable.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
Thank you. I agree.
No, I love it. I love it. So, damn, I lost track of where I was going with this. So, you're not regular, but you don't have an ego. You think, and you said that.
I don't dumb myself down. I'm 6 feet tall, baby. I'm going to stand out in whatever room I'm in. So.
Okay, I did notice she was towering over my guy. I thought she had some boots on, but she do. But she's 6 foot tall. She getting to the back. This is a man damn near. All you missing is meat. But at this point, you got testosterone, all that.
Most respectfully, man. Like this, what else? Shout out to the brother Truth. He's not, he ain't pandering. He trying to get through this interview. And he just telling her, hey, let him cook. And she looking up at the sky, getting all triggered. This is a high raging bullshit high, and he try to keep the interview going. But he letting her know about herself, and he stopping it from boiling over. Pretty good so far. Pretty daggone good. But sisters, you 6 foot tall. You as tall as the man you desire, You ain't smiled yet unless this brother calling you beautiful, slightly pandering to you. Come on now.
This is wicked. And shout out to Lance, became a channel member.
Appreciate your brother Lance.
And Project Leroy, he says, and you wonder why women like her are the pass around. Simping fathers, whining and dining their daughters, shaking my head. No man is living up to those expectations.
We got to be careful, fathers.
Man. And shout out to brother James. Says Vivica A. Fox and Vivica A. Fox, the doctor may be, what's that?
Unlicensed? Vivica A.
Okay.
Fox?
Okay.
Maybe on, I don't know. Online licensed? What you doing?
And Deep Thoughts on Life with Fireball says, hard to watch this worn out 50-year-old looking woman brag about her like this.
Huh? She's a big, strong boy.
In Divine Photos. Appreciate you, brother. And we seen you dropped her IG. We're gonna try to check that out here in a minute. Says this what happens when parents don't tell their kids no from birth. You see them act like the world owes them. Better tell them no now, or reality does.
Well, I'd be hyped to tell my babies no. No, stop.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And I rock with Ray Moore with the Fireball. He says, like Fabulous says, she ain't a female, she a she-male, and everyone has an ego. Shout out to SPC, the best host tandem on the net.
Appreciate you. I rock with Ray Moore. Yeah, everyone has an ego, but she don't like it. Shout out to this brother. He cooking. He a little pander, but he cooking. He said, just because you don't like the word mean it don't appeal to you, huh? He getting her.
And shout out to Sister Michelle, dropping that 20 ball in the cash app. She says, for the FUBAR fund, love the show.
We're going to need it. Appreciate your Sister Michelle.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, sister. There we go. They far from done. Hit the like button.
No, I don't dumb myself down, but I still don't like Mean Girls. Okay. So I think Mean Girls, they have that persona. I think I'm better than others, right? Those are not my type of girls. So I'm not going to size you up just because I have this, that, or the other, or I come looking well put together and you look like you just rolled out the bed. I don't think that I'm better than you. I think that you have better decisions that you should be making, because who you show up as, the first impression counts. So I don't lead with ego.
So I have a question for you, right? What do you bring to the table?
I am the table.
But once again, what do you bring? Just the table.
I bring value. I bring energy. I bring belief. My presence.
What is that?
My network.
What is that's just so surface level. I want you
it's not
like
surface level.
So what I'm saying is I don't see it like to the naked eye. So I want you to tell me, what do you bring to the table besides the table?
So I don't like when men.
Price has tables. So what kind of table are you?
So that's a trigger for me. I don't like when men. Yes.
Doing my job.
You know what you're doing. I don't like when men ask, "What do you bring to the table?" Because
you're tall. I'm just because I see that.
Come on now. So you can help. No, a lot of men can't. We ain't gonna get into that. Right. A lot of men can't handle when you're taller than them. A lot of men have the Napoleon complex because they feel inferior because they ain't get the height. I'm sorry that my daddy was 6'6" and my son is 6'5". Listen, we have great genes around here, so I don't like that question. What do you bring to the table? I am the woman. I make the table. I create life. I am.
No, you don't. You carry life. You carry life.
It can't
create life. You cannot.
God creates life. God creates life, but I birth the life.
Oh, here we go, folks. So she's starting to go down this rabbit hole. We ain't about to do this, Bonquisha. What a good pastor at.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
It's amazing. The lies y'all tell yourselves. Y'all little men can't cope. I'm 6 foot tall. You little Napoleon ninjas. He says, I can't help that my daddy is 6'6" and that my son is 6'5". All right, you got to deal with my daddy and my son and her. They all coming through. They like the balls, the BBBs. Shout out to the Ball brothers. All right, how you coming through all y'all 6-something?
Listen here. Talking about her baby daddy too. He helped. That's her. Stop. That ain't your dad. Your daddy ain't make your son. That's that man's gene. So your baby daddy must be 6'6" too. Bring him into the picture. Yo, just stop. Because it's too much here. It's so much. She gonna say my daddy tall, my son. What about the man that created your son? Bring him into the room, good doctor. But she won't do that because she know the optics ain't what she need right now. So much. All right. She got this scowl on. Sisters, this for all y'all, not just her. She got this scowl on. I believe that's a nug shield. You know, like because once he get the pandering to her, she got a nice smile. She'll lighten up a bit with the pandering. But that shield is to stop all those nugs and got through before. But sisters, the man y'all desire, he ain't about to break through that shield. That's the part y'all understand. I get it. We can make sense of that shield, but the man you desire don't give a dang. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. He don't care. Like, I ain't about to fight through nug meat shield. You better smile.
Wicked work. And shout out to James. Says the man is the table. You a lie.
You a liar.
Nah, Bonquisha says she the table.
If you the table holds everything up. Does that mean you about to support everybody?
Now you're backsliding. You said that you create life, and I said you absolutely don't.
Listen, God creates life, but I am the carrier, and it ain't gonna happen if I don't bring it to the forefront. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But you can't get pregnant. It's gonna be by yourself, correct?
I mean, artificial insemination.
Yeah,
my God.
Not by yourself. No.
Jesus. It's a simple question. The need to be right. That's what's wrong with these women nowadays.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
He asked her, can you bring life by yourself? Y'all know y'all can't. Why can't y'all acknowledge that it takes both of us? Like, equally. We can respect what y'all do. Y'all incubate, y'all bringing it in to term, all that. But y'all need us. Artificial insemination. I don't give a damn how you getting this up in you. Turkey baster, hunching, whatever. All right? You need a man.
You need that spark of life. Shout out to Kev. First person I ever heard refer to it like that. That's what it is. Like the all spark from Transformers. Sisters, yes, you have the portal into, from one realm to the other between your thighs. That's amazing. We love it. Can't you tell? At the very same time, it's the divine balance between masculine and feminine. That portal is empty if we don't put that spark of life. And I don't know if y'all know, but sisters, most of the DNA come from the man, even the placenta. It's all of us. So stop it. Stop being so egotistical. I wish I could poke her in her head.
No.
Right questions.
Yeah.
For sure.
You like
What
to
do
be
you
right.
bring to the table? Okay, we never got an answer.
I bring energy. I bring value. I bring optimism. I bring. No, I'm not stuttering. I'm just trying to get my words so I can make sure that you're clear. No, I'm not part.
Okay.
And I have my ginger ale right here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So again, back to the question at hand.
And it triggers you.
No, because I don't like when men ask that question.
Okay.
Because we're not going to get into the money. That's why.
I'm gonna call the woman to ask you. Maybe it'll go. Woman.
I don't care who you call.
Because I just don't want you triggered from the. So if a woman asks you, would it be different if a woman says, "Hey, what do you bring to the table?"
I don't think we have these conversations.
Okay.
It's always men.
In every job that you go to, that's part of the interview. Like, what do you bring to the table?
Right.
So.
Well, I work for myself, so I haven't had like interview questions, and I can't even tell you. But in that setting, that would be different. So, I bring communication. I am a team player. I know how to get things done. I know how to plan, and I know how to execute. So, if you're asking me in that sense from a job perspective, I can answer that. But in a relationship or just a man asking, I can't really answer that because women are everything.
No, that's the problem.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
But
that's why y'all love us and y'all can't live without us. We are everything.
So this is the gag. Most men are living without y'all now. They're only using y'all for one thing.
Is that it?
Yeah, for some Gucci. That's like
okay.
If we may be friends,
is that what you're using your wife for?
No, high value. I'm married. I'm different.
Exactly.
I'm different. But you also have to understand.
Oh. No. What do you mean? That was so disrespectful. Go say, is that what you're using your wife for? Keyword wife. All women are not equal. That's why you get the term wife, to separate yourself. All right, Bonquisha, she ain't in the same pool with you. He's talking about single women that are uncovered by, no man at all, whether you're wife or not. Women like you that are single. She gonna say, well, is that what you're doing with your wife? What?
Y'all, no respect. I got it. I like this because I know what I could deal with. Like, come on now. I'm not sensitive about me. I'm not sensitive about me at all. But when it comes to folks I love, I can get a little dicey, man. Relax. Where that come from? You know what I mean? You done bought yourself into my relationship now, which one on the table, and you trying to act like I misuse and abuse my lady. Absolute wicked work. Absolute shame on you. Do your never mind. Let it go. Let it go.
That's wicked. And shout out to Project Leroy. Says she debunked herself when she birthed her son.
Ruh-roh.
And we talked about this. I'm a different breed, but today's society, and I'm married. I'm talking about the men that are not married, 40, 45, 50.
Oh, you speaking of them?
Y'all with some Gucci. For the most part.
They only using them for some Gucci, not me. I ain't in this conversation.
They're using the black women for the Gucci and then going to marry the white girl.
Now, you got a fact there.
So
you got a point there. What is that?
So now I'm a little confused because we'll get a Nikki be the brand, you know, a woman that is, like you said, tall, you are the table, you bring the table, you're accomplished, you're traveled, but why are the men like, well, I got to scoop you up? What's the issue? What's like stopping them from scooping you? And not you, because you might not be single. But like, what's stopping these men from dealing with these successful black women? What do you think the issue is?
Okay, well, that's more of a question for a guy. But if I had to give my opinion on why I think that they are not choosing us, are you speaking of women in general or black women?
Successful black women.
Successful black women. I would have to say a lot of us do lead with our accomplishments. And then a lot of us realize after being married or after being in a relationship for so long that we really just don't need y'all. And we only need y'all for sex or a few dollars every now and again. Like, sometimes a man ain't worth nothing but just what you got. Yeah. So, yeah.
So is that the man that you're attracted, or
no?
Because you said that some men just ain't really worth nothing more than what you got. So
yeah, what you can give her,
right? But is that
what you can give that woman?
Some spectacular men out there. Is that a safe assumption?
Spectacular men?
Not a word.
I ain't met no spectacular men. I've met some good men. I've met a few good men. I've met some men that's well-to-do, that respects women, that honors women. But I don't know about spectacular.
Do you like men?
Yeah, I'm not gay.
Okay, no, not in that sense, but maybe like a small dislike.
No, I love men. I'm a boy mom. I am.
Yeah, listen here. She don't need you ninjas. That's all.
She be posting on the gram. She the single one. She don't need no man. She can make her own band. She be posting on the gram. She the single one. She don't need no man. She can make her own bands.
Huh. She don't need no man. She can make her own bands. All right. Hey, it is what it is. Buy a dog, Bonquisha.
Shout out to the brother medium man. Call him good for the group. Where you at, brother? Ain't nothing bad looking about this 6 foot sister, 6 foot tall sister. Nothing at all. Probably got a fancy car, probably a whole vibe if she like you. Long as you are that guy, have your way with her and send her on her day. That is it.
So here we are. Shout out to Frederick Howard. Says Gavin X, check out the all-women island that had to shut down. The men built it and women couldn't keep up. I seen something. I don't know if it was, something came up on one of my algorithms about this.
Oh, now we talking. Yeah, let's put some stuff into action. I need more of this. What happened? Y'all women couldn't run your own island with y'all big old bold selves.
Amazing. Yeah, we're gonna do some research on that, Frederick. And Brother Devon says, if the woman is the table, the man is the house.
Something. We ain't nothing.
Well, we can take that.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
But here we go. She ain't done. Look at her.
I'm very single and very happily single. There's a difference between being happily single and being single.
Really?
It is. Absolutely. So happily single means that you are happy and whole without having a man, right? And I think that I've come to that realization and where I'm at because I have been married for a long part of my life. More than half of my life I was married. So I now see that I don't need a man to complete me. I don't need a man to make me happy because I love myself. I have my own life. I have my own projects and goals, and I don't need a man to complete me. So I do like men.
Okay.
But I am not in need of a man. So that's the difference between being happily single.
wild.
And then you have some women that's single and that's all a man.
Listen, She's single by choices. We all know.
Single by choice, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand no care. Yeah, it is. Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choice, single by choice. If you ready for the
That's my jam right there. Yes, she is. That day I started singing. I forgot what did she just say? What if a guy was saying what she's saying? She said, I was married for the first half of my life. Then I realized I didn't need no man. So I discarded him. I'm adding the discarded part because she should have just said it. What if a dude said this? Y'all women are so damned narcissistic and everybody lets it go that y'all could come up here and talk like devils and it goes over smoothly. She said, I was married, but I realized I didn't need him, so I got rid of him. What if a dude say, yeah, I was married, you know what I'm saying, had kids, but I realized I didn't need her no more, so I got rid of her. I don't need no woman. I just hunch on them. That's what she just said. What's up?
They feel like they're incomplete if they don't have a man. Or I have some women that I've coached that don't have any kids, and they feel like they don't have anything because they don't have what they see other women having. So happily, let me finish. Let me cook.
Come on, get your shit on.
So happily single means that you're happy whether you have a man or not. And you're not opposed to having a man because a man would be an addition. But then when you're just single and you're searching, then you become desperate and then you settle.
So you're not searching. You wanted to kind of like drop in your lap, so to speak.
Absolutely.
But you haven't met many spectacular men.
I haven't.
And so once again, that's where I feel like, are these spectacular men just not attracted to you because spectacular men exist?
Well, I feel as though maybe I haven't put myself out there, one, and then two, I'm a lot for a lot of guys.
Really?
Yeah, you even said it.
Not for me. But what would make you a lot?
No. You said no.
What do you mean a lot?
I am a lot. I have very high values. I have. I don't do the BS. I don't do the games. I don't ignore the red flags. And I intimidate a lot of men because of my stature.
Because you're tall?
Yes.
Because you're 6 foot?
Yes. A lot of men don't.
Men like climbing trees, man. They do. And short men love tall women.
Man, listen, this woman's a lie.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Her problem is, we always say it, the deadly equation. They can hunch on these men, but they have zero control over these men. These men will sleep with y'all, and that's it. These are the men y'all desire, and y'all can't tell them nothing. They ain't listening to anything you got to say, and y'all hurt by that.
She believes, and I would imagine a lot of sisters that share her frame of thought thinks that being a lot is a good thing or too much of a good thing. She said, oh, you said I was a lot. I'm too. No, that's negative. That's a negative thing to say. Not, oh, you a lot. You a whole lot of good cooking. You a whole lot of good kutakata. You a whole lot of peace. That's not what we saying. You a whole lot of headache. You a whole lot of no cooperation. You a whole lot of arguing, and you a whole lot to get out my face. That's what we saying. Don't take pride in being a lot, sisters.
It's amazing. Here we go.
I've intimidated. Truth, I have intimidated men without trying. It ain't even
height, or is it you?
I think it's my energy. I think it's my opinion. I think it's my confidence. I think it's a lot of that.
Y'all are cantankerous. All right, this stuff, the masculinity oozes. We talk about this. It's not the wig and the eyelashes. Wigs, eyelashes, red bottoms, that don't make you feminine. Your software, you have the software of a man, a big strong boy.
A toxic big strong boy. In order to be a man, I'm so triggered. This is a lot. In order to be a man, you must be able to be corrected. This sister, and not just her, too many of y'all boss chicks, y'all can't be corrected. Y'all got to save face. Y'all need to be right. Do y'all not understand how you break down a man's walls by being able to be corrected? Not one time has she said, you know what, you're right. Not one time has she said, that's something to think about. No, I'm right always, you're wrong. But here's the secret. She's going to go home. She's a human. She's going to go home and she's going to replay all this back, the whole scenario, and she'll see parts where she was wrong, and she'll continue to lie to her damn self. Shout out to these internet doctors.
I think that a lot of men are intimidated by beautiful, successful women who say what they mean and mean what they say. A lot of men want you to shut up, and that ain't never happening over here. Yeah, so they want you to be quiet. And I ain't being quiet. Who gonna shut me up?
I would be mad at a man for trying to make you shut up. I wouldn't respect.
Damn it. I'm trying to let it play. I'm trying. These women are so broken.
Fuck that.
Right.
I need to live. I need to breathe. I got to take my time and my space for me. The hell with y'all. I suffer too much for y'all.
It's a unanimous feeling. And the question of tonight's show, are single women over the age of 40 cooked on the dating market? It's always been showing, especially her. If this is the example, absolutely.
Second that motion, I don't have no choice. Look at this. Smile, sister. Y'all don't get it. We see the wear and tear of all the men's past, or maybe the one or two. We know y'all gonna lie, but it's still wear and tear. Men do this to y'all. Y'all out here moving around, but now you smarter and more seasoned. Who's supposed to come into this? And since no man they desire will come into this, now all men ain't ish. Do y'all see that how we connect those wicked dots? Is lies, but it's the reality they live in. So now she's like, oh, I can't get a guy. Guys are intimidated by my scowl and me always frowning and just being a poop. She said, so now every last man on earth ain't ish, except for her dad.
Oh. And shout out to Brother Derek, come through, sponsoring the show, 20 Ball. He says, this has always irritated me. Just because a woman is tall does not intimidate a man. A man is still a man, and a woman is still a woman. Does a teenage boy that is taller than some men intimidate them? No.
Absolutely not. Anybody worry about no tall woman? Absolutely freaking never.
Man.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
And shout out to Brother James. Says, a submissive woman is a man's strongest ally.
Amen.
Appreciate you, brother. And shout out to Omni. Says, I don't know, but the facial structure is suspect. Are you sure this is not a transformer?
We're going to take her word. But Omni.
God, so here we go. To like button.
So, yeah. So if you have to force a woman to know when to turn, that knob, that's not a woman I would tell any man to date, respectfully.
I agree.
Yeah, I like women that act like women at all times. And I believe that women act like women around men. So if you don't know around me when to turn that masculine shit off or all that lip off, that's on you. I would tell. And I'm pretty sure most high value men, and I hate that term, but even men that are really established financially and in looks, they're not going for that shit. And that's probably why. And not you per se, because it's not an attack, but that's why they'll go get the Beckys. That's why they'll go get the Selenas and all of that. Because not only do they make you not volley with them for who's the most masculine in the household, you don't have to fight for submission. It's not like a tug of war type of thing. Why is it that you can't respect your man to the utmost to know, hey, maybe right now I should go ahead and turn this down a little? Why is that an issue?
Well, let's be clear. Well, let's be clear. First of all, excuse me, and I have to use this. I have to lead with this because being from Chicago, I have a certain demeanor, right? I am rough around the edges, but I am a woman. I know how to be soft. I know how to be in my feminine.
Okay.
But I do have a voice, and sometimes men don't want you having a voice on anything. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So I'm not rah-rah. We just talking as we're talking now. But I do realize that sometimes men don't want you to have any opinion at all. And that would just never work for me. So stay over there with Becky and Joanne.
Okay. And like I said, me personally, I've never ran across a woman that didn't let me thrive in my masculinity.
Because you lead with that. Not every man leads with that.
I've never in life met a woman more masculine than me. I've never in life met a woman that intimidated me. You're a woman. You got titties and ass. I just never, it just never moved me in any way. And I know the ultimate submission is to let a man put his penis inside of you. And so that's when you're at your most vulnerable. And so with that being said, because that's usually the exchange, I don't think that a lot of these men are intimidated. This is what now, if you are
based off of what I just told you, you still don't think a lot of men are intimidated.
Attracting broke men, then they would probably be intimidated by your status and what you have.
It's sign language. Like he just said, you are a woman. I am a man. I can hunt you into submission, amongst many other things. All right. But we could just start there. Like he said, I put meat up in you. You fall all the way into your feminine submission. So men are not intimidated. It's sign language. So they trying to shame men that are simply not interested because y'all don't qualify. So you don't qualify for these men. So you say, oh, they intimidated by, no, you're trying to save face.
Exactly. Either guys you don't qualify ain't dealing with you, or gas station nug and them, they may be intimidated because they've been wearing the same drawers for 3 days. What the freak ever. The folks they talking about intimidated, that's low budget ish. A guy, I don't care how much of a boss chick she is, a brother with a stable 40-hour-a-week job making respectable average pay ain't intimidated by no woman. As long as a man can take care of himself, he ain't intimidated by ish. Y'all don't get that. Because he can always go home to his 1 bedroom and be good. Ain't intimidated by a daggone thing. Y'all tripping.
And what you do, but when you deal with men that are equally yoked, I don't think that they are intimidated by your accomplishments or what you have or who you know, because that's regular for them. I don't think that it's an intimidation thing. It may be, damn, she's coming in here trying to outman me. Some of these men feel like a lot of black men, I speak for black men, if they feel challenged in their house, it's not something that they want to deal with. They don't want to consistently be challenged.
Well, the key word is equally yoked. It's not a whole lot of equally yoked men out here.
Really?
You got these 50-50 men out here. You got these men, what you bring to the table. You got these men that's very sassy.
I love this.
Yeah, you got these men who ain't men. So yeah, it ain't a whole lot of equally yoked, nothing going on right now.
So does 50-50, going 50-50 with a woman, does that make you less of?
Absolutely. I would never, ever in my life. 50-50? Do what? Excuse me? No way.
Well, what makes you worthy of 100% of the date?
Because I bring 110%. And I ain't speaking of money. I'm speaking of energy. I'm speaking of being that helpmate. I'm speaking of that one that's going to speak life into you, that's going to hold you down, that's going to encourage you, that's going to work beside you. But I'm not bringing half to the table. I'm not paying half of the bills. I'm not paying half of the bill. Okay? And I don't think a man is a man if he expects that from a woman. You agree with 50-50? You go 50-50 with your wife?
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm also in a financial position not to. And so we got
exactly.
Let me cook for a second. So we got to be real about the economy. We just have to be real about the economy.
Well,
and this is my thing. It's funny to me.
Truth, I got to jump in.
I've noticed is a lot of women will say, I'm not going 50-50 with a man, but don't have a man paying 10% of their shit right now. So I could never just understand, well, I wouldn't dare, and I wouldn't, you don't have 10% of a man paying anything now. So you wouldn't take half of the help? I don't get it. Let me cook, I'll let you.
And like he says, pure delusion. Bottom line, Bonquisha. I mean, just think about it. We know about 7 or 8% of black men, because this is what y'all want, a black man. 7 to 8% make over 100K. And even that ain't enough to take care of y'all. So just think about the man y'all want 250K. So now we down less than 3%. So then we talk about married men, zesty men. Y'all know how the equation goes. But, and then y'all don't want to share. Y'all want monogamy. The equation is so foobar that y'all are literally chasing a ghost.
And all hunching on the same ninja in the community. We get it. They're like, oh, Mr. X, you don't understand. We ain't alone. That's their cry, right? We're not alone. We ain't lonely. We can always call up some meat. That's a trap. That is a trap. Men are laughing. Desirable men are like, all right, now it's just a whole bunch of free vagini out here with no strings attached. It's like a teenage boys' playground, and we ain't teenagers no more. It's wild. Keep carrying, like I said, shout out to Media Man. Keep carrying on like this. You have taken the bait.
That part. And shout out to Mr. Wilson.
I'm sorry. What you guys are doing with the man's money is a new form of Jim Crow. And there again, I know Jim Crow. I remember them signs and shit.
No, what y'all doing with the black man money is a new form of Jim Crow.
Shout out to this. He cooking. He over here cooking. He said, you already paying 100. A guy come in want to pay half. That don't make sense to you? She's like, no, we've heard this before. They say you ain't about to come in here paying half the bills, and we ain't talking about that. Paying half the bills, but want 100% cooperation. Their cooperation has limits.
All right, interrupted. It's okay. I know how to leave. So with that being said, right? If I am dealing, chill. We go through this. My thing is this: if my overhead or my bills are $40,000 a month, there's no way that I'm going to sit in front of somebody and say I wouldn't be cool with you coming to give me $20,000 of relief. You're tripping. It sounds good when y'all say it, but when you really get to the meat and potatoes of it, it sounds idiotic. But go ahead, though. I want to hear your point. I'm done.
My apologies for interrupting.
Let me speak.
Weak apology.
Okay, so when it comes to the whole 50-50 analogy, you said something key. You said the economy. Guess what? If you ain't got no money, you shouldn't be dating, okay? If you ain't got no money, you shouldn't be trying to court no woman. You shouldn't be texting no woman. You shouldn't be DMing no woman. You shouldn't be doing none of that, okay?
And
Should I say it again?
You come from money?
Family wise, no.
Like, I'm talking like mom and dad. Did they?
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
And so your broke dad.
He wasn't broke.
Mom.
He wasn't broke. He was in the military. He did well for himself, but I wouldn't say I called him money. No.
Right. And so you don't think mom ever helped out ever?
So they went together. So we can't use my.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And both my parents are deceased, so we couldn't. Hell no. Absolutely not. My mama didn't play. No. And my mother was single her entire life. And guess what she used to say when she had a boyfriend? Me and my daughter is a package deal.
Really?
So I had my daddy that took care of me. I had her boyfriends about every Jordan, every.
Man.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in
Here
you.
we go. You want to get on the crazy train? Let's play a game. She says if you're a broke man, you shouldn't be dating. Well, if you got bastard kids, you shouldn't be dating as a woman. If you out here, all right, single moms, the 70% or whatever it is, y'all need to take yourselves and remove yourself. You should not be dating. You are only recreational use. According, that's the theory we're going on.
That's why everything is transactional, Mr. X. It's all about a dollar. Shout out to this brother Truth. He cooking. You know, he was trying to back her into a corner of accountability, not a gotcha moment. He said, your parents were together, but then I ended up being, little wonky. Can't use that example. And then she started talking about the wicked tales of her single mom. I'm with package deal. Nevertheless, y'all don't get it, man. Getting together whenever the guy's like, I know she ain't here for my money. And the woman is like, I see the potential. I see him. I see the vision. I see the leadership, and y'all work together. That's the only way you get longevity. There is no other way. When y'all get together and everybody got their portion of the king's gold, rightfully so. In the back of y'all mind, you wondering, why is this other person here? Are you just here for what I can give you, provide for you? And that's the temperature today. If you broke, don't date. We can't go walk around the park. That's free as heck. Nope. You got to spend money on you.
It's wicked. And we got some super chats here.
Appreciate y'all. Rock with Ray Moore. Says, spectacular, man. You got men out here driving trucks, building buildings, rebuilding motors, doing ball phase, but not spectacular. Stop the madness. They are blind to the world men have created. It's amazing.
That's all you can do, Ninja? You own a yacht? All right. You got millions in the bank?
Nope. Appreciate you, Brother James. Says she hates her own race. Data Brad. Aha. Everybody want that black meat. Appreciate your Fearless Kingdom. Says y'all switching up days on us now. Shout out to SBC. Now a little pop-up drama.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Sean. Been a member for 13 months. Says, what good, my guys? Good to see y'all. Replay gang. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Replay gang.
Appreciate that, brother. And shout out to our sister, Ebony Dean. She come through sponsoring the show with a 25 ball. Says, thanks for the excellent content, fellas.
Yes, ma'am. We try to get them under some instruction, sister. Appreciate you.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
Appreciate you. Hit the like button. She ain't done.
That came out, she did not play. Yeah. So, I'm sorry?
Was she mountain?
She was. Yeah, I am definitely her child.
She was single for a long time.
She was single. Yeah, she wanted to be single.
Is that so?
She did.
And she never. I don't even like.
No, but she never had a desire to be married. She was different.
Really?
She didn't.
Do you have a desire to be married again?
Absolutely. I'm a wife. Don't I look like? I have values. Yes, I am not just over here linking up and hanging out.
Or are you sexually active? Or are you just like?
No, I'm single and celibate.
Really?
Yes, for the single and celibate ladies. You know how to please yourself. You're fine with no man humping on you and not bringing nothing to the table. Okay? You're perfectly fine. You ain't missing no orgasm. And if you are, you know how to give it to yourself. And 2 minutes or less.
What about being held?
I'm okay with that. I don't need none of that. I had it all for 20 some years. I'm good.
That was a whole different situation.
No, it wasn't different. I had all the love. I had the life. I do. I'm saying right now. We speaking in the right now.
You don't want to be held. You don't want companionship.
Not right now.
You can't talk to the dildo.
Not right now. Who said it dildo?
Or your fingers. Can you talk to your fingers?
Oh my God.
At the end of the night,
listen.
Your fingers wrap you tight.
I'm such a lady. Okay, I'm just a girl. I don't do all that sex talking. But I am single and celibate. Yes, I am saving myself for that person that is intentional about making me his wife.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Oh, hold on.
Making us pay for water, you son of a... You're making us pay for grapes, apples, things that God gave us for free.
No. Listen, celibate. She said she had love for 20-something years. She don't need it. These women, it's copium. They tell themselves this. Y'all must understand, they got to go to sleep at night. So the only way to go to sleep at night is to lie to oneself.
This is so broken and bitter. What desirable man is supposed to sit on the other end of the table and take this in and like hearing it? How you like being held? You don't like being held, sister? I had that. I was married for 27. I already had that. I don't need to be held no more. I've been there, got kids. I don't need that. Well, shoot. Sound like you didn't have all the meat you ever go need and masculine energy. I'll see myself out. What's wrong with sisters like this? So bitter. I already had it. I don't need y'all no more. We got toys. She bought hunching into the room or self-diddling. And then he like, well, shoot, your Bob can't hold you. She said, I ain't got one of them. So what? Your dog? Your body pillow?
And here we go. At this point, shout out to Project Leroy. It's been a while. Shout out to Sister HQ. Celibate.
Of course I am. I know what celibate means. Celibate means people who don't have sex until they want to. I'm one of those people. I will have sex when I want to. I just don't happen to want to right now. So that means I'm celibate.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
But that don't mean tomorrow I wouldn't change my mind. Okay?
I'm 55.
It's been a while. That's epic. Oh, that's insanity. She was so for real. I don't miss that madness.
You said that you just mentioned a man bringing something to the table, right? Women know how to please themselves, don't have to deal with a man who don't bring nothing to the table. How come that doesn't trigger you, but when a man asks you what you bring to the table, what triggers you? Aren't we supposed to live in this like non-patriarchal system where everything is even?
Yep.
So what's the difference?
There's no difference. I don't like it. So I don't deal with it.
Right. I like your energy, man.
I'm honest.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I'm honest. I'm transparent. And ladies, I am confident. Don't let these men dim you down based off of what they think you should say and how they think you should be. I am never going to fit the mold of nobody. Okay. I am God's creation. He made me the way he made me. And I love it here.
You want to end up single for a very long time. You listen to Nikki B. You understand me? You listen to Nikki B.
Yep.
Nikki B is the example of cat.
Celibate
cat lady.
Celibate and single. I don't have a cat. I am going to get a dog this year. But ladies, listen.
Boyfriend and baby. It's a combination.
I don't know about that, but that is his opinion. And guess what, ladies? That's most men's opinion. They think just because you don't have a man, do you know in my comments how many people, but you single though, but you divorced though? By choice. Okay. Now, could I just go out and...
Is it by choice though?
It is.
So the perfect man walk in, you wouldn't date him?
I never said that.
Said you were open to dating.
I am.
So,
the right person.
Right. So
I am saying
has not came along. So stop saying by choice. The right man is not there.
He has
it. You would be there.
And I'm okay with that.
Not by choice. It's by
true.
selection.
I am saying in this season.
By choice. It's by selection.
It's by choice selection. What's the difference?
No, it's by choices. Single by choices.
Single by choices. Very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation standing. No care. Gave it X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices. Single by choices. If you ready for the
That come on, man. Just say it. Listen here, man. It's some hate in these internet spaces. Are we under a rock? Nobody want to say choices. It's so easy. You ain't got to sit here and say it's selection. Just throw an S on the end of that mamma jamma, man. Single by choices. The choices you made. He got her there. He said the guys that she started lying. He said the guys you want ain't sitting there waiting for you. She gonna say yes, they are. You crazy.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Appreciate you, Pharaoh's Kingdom. Says her Rose is working overtime, Amazon hours. She ain't got no Rose. See that's what's wrong. If you don't know what they got, then nope, they won't say it. You got to name the specific toy. Yeah, the disconfibulator 5000. See, you ain't gonna guess that.
She gonna be, how you know? Who told you?
Appreciate you, Trey. Go call you Trey. Says, been in the shadows watching. I'm overdue for you guys. Baby gifts. Thanks for the great shows. You're most welcome. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up while y'all not moving. Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She's touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long ways.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Elder Trey, $20.
What is the difference?
Because you haven't been selected.
Oh, well, you got a point there.
The man is not existent because if he was, he'd be here.
And you got a key point there because guess what? I haven't been chosen, and that's the only way that I'm going to be married again because I ain't doing the choosing. I ain't sliding your DM.
Okay.
I ain't asking you, are you single? That's desperate. Absolutely not.
Is it really desperate?
In my opinion. It's my opinion.
Okay, no, I'm not mad. No.
Men are hunters, ladies.
For food.
Let me tell you something.
For food.
Men are hunters. My daddy was a hunter. Every woman that he approached him. And let me tell you something that I learned, okay? In my lifetime, I've done a lot of things. One of the things that I learned most, I sold real estate for 17 years in Chicago, but one thing I learned when I was bartending when the market crashed in 2007, I bartended for 7 years. I learned more about people and women in my entire life. Women were so thirsty.
Were you
Nikki,
in 2007?
I was.
He let you work?
He let me bartend.
What?
Yeah. He let me. And guess what? He ain't like it.
Men.
Because guess what? I took those bar clients and transitioned them into buying homes.
Okay.
And in that season, there were a lot of short sales. A lot of people were losing their homes.
So were you helping with the bills then, or you were just?
I was never helping with the bills, honey.
Oh,
never.
You know,
my money was my money.
Oh, okay.
My money was my money. Range Rover, all of the things that I had, and I had to do that to maintain. And I did that not to put more on him. But can I cook? Can I finish?
But did you ever help him financially?
Absolutely. There was times where we kind of like, during that time.
Sounds so selfish, like to me. Maybe.
Well, I put myself first. So if you want to call it selfish, baby, call a spade a spade. Yeah. But did I make sure that my family was good when times were hard? Did I take care of my mother-in-law? Did I do a lot of things? Did I take care of my stepkids? Did I make sure that we were provided for when I needed to and I had to step up? And that was only because I had a husband? Absolutely. Would I have done it if we were not married? Absolutely not. Let me finish.
Here we go.
She be posting on the gram. She the single one. She don't need no man. She can make her own band. She be posting on the gram. She the single one. She don't need no man. She can make her own bands.
Listen, Bonquisha, this is it. This is like an oracle. This is King Auntie. She's not quite a gatekeeper yet. So she's going through her phases, man. She about to hit like menopause and stuff. All that. Life gonna be coming at her fast. So at this point, she just stacking up her gold.
Oh, you got it, fellas. I understand getting triggered initially, but let it quickly subside. She ain't said no. She ain't told no lies. I love her transparency. She said she was out here doing real estate and bartending. She was out here bartending, not out here. Talk to me, sisters. Not out here taking on a hazardous occupation out here around drunk wolves hitting on you all day, not to help pay the mortgage. You see what I'm saying, Mr. X? Like, you ain't know. You did it to keep your Range Rover. That's beautiful. You are a freaking selfish ass woman. Good for the group. Get hunched on by men you deem desirable. Next.
And let me husband here today, so we got a special. Get I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway. He play all day. I want to finish my point. So I learned a lot.
No, he actually is here. No, go ahead.
I learned a lot.
Contact, can we?
I ain't surprised.
But we're not going to talk about that.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Ex-husband, yeah, single with Serene. But the ex-husband reached out.
Serene, celibate, clean, know her worth, happy, looking good, glowing. Okay. Yeah, all that.
The husband felt some type, he had some things.
I'm sure.
But go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm sure. That is crazy.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, for real. We can believe that.
We can believe it.
Yeah, he reached out. I told him don't ever contact me, but go ahead though, continue.
As you should. Because why are you reaching out to me?
Well, I don't do gossip. Like that's like bisexual for me. But go ahead. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
Great.
it.
I like that.
What'd you think?
Yeah, you're a real one. There ain't too many. Okay, so back to my point. This is what I learned as a bartender for 7 years. And did he let me? Yes. Did he have a problem with it? Yes. Did I care? No. Because my thought process was, I got to still sell homes, right? How am I going to meet these people without being out every night? So I made it make sense. I was bartending, slinging drinks, giving my card out, okay? I made a lot of money meeting those people in the bar. But one thing I learned about women is that sending drinks, telling me to find out if they're single, seeing these men leave with their wives, walk in with their side pieces, and see how women settle for less and just didn't think that much of themselves. I learned that in the bar, and it was crazy. So yes, I do think it's a little desperate approaching a man. I don't care how much times have changed. I don't care. Okay? I ain't doing it. And you shouldn't do it either, girl. Please, it don't look good. Trust me.
Okay, so can we talk about the fear of being cheated on and how it destroys relationships?
Yes, we can. So my thought process is anything that you fear and it just goes into manifestation, you're inviting it in. So if you're going into a new relationship, and you're automatically thinking he gonna cheat on me, or checking his phone, he ain't gave you no indications that he's cheating, then you're going to get cheated on. Okay?
I agree. I seen that you had said something about if a man is not investing in you, then you're not the one.
Absolutely not. If he ain't checking on you, baby, you good today? You need something? Yeah. Investing. Anything you got going on, how can I help you? Yeah, that's what I'm used to. I don't know nothing else.
Could he invest knowledge? Like if he got stock
Absolutely.
or something like that?
Absolutely. Yeah. I feel that for me, I have to be able to learn something from you. Because I know a lot, and I've seen a lot, and I've done a lot, but I don't think at all that I know it all. So I need a man to teach me something. Put me on to something I ain't know about. You know?
Well, here's the deal. That's why these women are chronically single, because you already know it all. The man that you need to come in, he is light years ahead of you. He don't want a 50-year-old woman. That's the problem. This man that can teach you something, he want a 25, 30-year-old woman. He might hunt you, but he ain't about to deal with you. You are cantankerous, halfway evil, and misandrous. Ain't no man sleeping in no bed next to you. You're going to get a dog. She said next week she's going to get a dog. The prophecy fulfilled.
There are no exceptions. Zero. Po baby, she ain't get the memo. And this is unfortunate. Y'all need to start sharing this content more so big bad boss chicks like her don't keep beating their head off the wall of delusion. My goodness. Get your dog. And I'm telling you, do y'all don't understand at best what her late nights are filled with? She talking about she ain't texting no man, reaching out to no man. Yes, you are. It just looked different. She ain't her reaching out to a dude. She'll say, hey, grab me something. Her reaching out to you asking for me is her actually demanding something from you. It's weird. She a boss chick. She don't do nothing direct. She ain't gonna say, hey, I miss you. She gonna say, hey, when you stop past my favorite bagel spot, drop me off some. That's her. That's how she hit on dudes. I know her type.
It's wicked.
Appreciate your divine photos. Always coming through, brother. Says moms like her don't know the trauma they are psychologically doing to their sons. Talk about it. Her requirements make the kid believe they not good enough for ladies. You see what I'm saying? How do they do that, Divine? Do she be telling her son, oh, you're also no matter what? But the rest of men in the world ain't ish. See what I mean? Appreciate you, Trey. Says I'm a woman. Okay. Trey sound weird. Okay. Says I'm unknown. YouTube changed my name. All right, Sister Trey.
Appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate your internet passport. Good to see you. Says keep cooking, fellas, on Radio Row for Super Bowl 60. Okay, brother.
Shout out to you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Okay, Radio Row. Gonna check you out. Gonna go over. Is it on your channel? You got some content up? That's pretty cool. I know Uncle Shannon and Ocho and Cam Newton, everybody doing radio, doing their content. I've been seeing all day everybody on Radio Row. So that's pretty cool.
There we go. Look into it.
Nonetheless, here we are, man. This sister.
No, show me something I ain't seen.
A lot of women be like, no, that don't count.
No, it counts.
So do you really think that you're going to land a nice-looking, successful husband with a hole in the vagina?
Absolutely. He's gonna think that I'm worth the wait.
Why?
because he's going to see what value I bring, how I can, and you think it's funny.
No, I'm listening. No, I'm sorry.
You think I'm a joke?
No, not even a little bit. I take you so serious.
Yeah, all right.
Either brand. You're the serious person I ever met.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm trembling.
He's going to see how I stimulate his mind sexually, right? He's going to say, I don't even want to think about sex right now because I just want to get to know her. I want to, yeah.
Wow.
The energy, the way I make him feel before he even look at it, before he even smell it. Yes, really. Take the glasses off. You need to look again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, he's going to be so intrigued. He ain't going to even look at me as a piece of meat. He going to be like, yeah, that's my wife. When a man sees a good thing, right?
I'm listening. I'm just listening at this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Man sees a good thing.
When a man sees a good thing, when a man sees your worth, and I feel like a man can see it just in your conversation, just how you make him feel. I shift the room, okay? So, yes, he's going to know that I'm worth it. He's going to want more from me than just sex because he didn't get it from everybody. He done been there, done that. Like you said on the left. I got tired. I passed.
It's fantasy. Look how she looking down. She drawing this up in her mind. He gonna be everything. He gonna be tall. He gonna be God-fearing. Yeah, the man they gotta tell themselves this. And she gonna say this when she 50, 60, 70, 80, still gonna be waiting on this ninja. It's over.
She's at a friend's wedding. All right, that's the setting. Mr. 6'6", Tom Ford suit wearing, you know what I mean? S-Class driving, he walking up to her, looking just how she need him to look. All right. And he gonna talk to her. And then all of a sudden, here comes a young, tender, non-cantankerous sister intercepting him. Are you going to compete? Can you compete? Y'all don't understand. That brother that you desire so bad, he ain't looking for experience. No, as men, to some degree, if not a large degree, we live vicariously through our family. We get fulfillment out of your fulfillment. Y'all selfish as heck. She said, I'm selfish. I'm choosing me first, as a lot of these modern sisters say. Us men, we ain't that way. Y'all need to heal. Your joy is my joy. You see, your pain is my pain. But these women, they say, they pay. Your pain is your pain. Your joy is her joy.
Man.
It could all be so simple.
P-U-S-S-Y.
So let me say this, right? Because I don't want this. Listen here.
So you're telling me your wife.
I'm not waiting. First night. Got straight to it. Smack to it.
Because you sound like my ex. That's what he told me. And he still didn't get it the first night. I said, I don't care if your baby mama did it. I'm not doing it. And I was 17 and I stood on that. And I wasn't even taught that. I would stood on that.
Let me go a little bit deeper.
Go deeper.
Cut off. So
you cut me off.
Standard that sex changes nothing. Sex changes nothing.
I disagree.
So, I mean, cool. That's cool. And you'll get what you get and I'll get what I get. But sex changes nothing. And you getting it from a man. If I sleep with you the first night or 10,000 nights, if all I look at you as is as sex, that's what you're going to get. I'll wait you out. I'll be whatever you want me to be. I'll pretend to like you. I'll pretend to see your worth and fuck you and then discard you the same way that I seen you. Sex the first night, it's not about
it's the connection.
It's a chemistry thing. It's a compatibility thing. It's also a vibe, but it's also about how I view you way before I ever put my penis. So if I see you and I think that you're decent, if I see you and I think that you're spectacular, I like that where I don't even deal with regular people, but if I think that you're amazing, if I think that you're profound, and I'm like, damn, she's all that, you giving it to me fast. Honestly, in my world, it's normal for me. If a woman didn't give it up to me fast, I would think something was broken in her. So with that being said, yeah, sex on the first night, right? Man, we can do a survey on this for all the people that's home. How many marriages lasted way longer with somebody that you, or even relationships lasted way longer with somebody that you had sex with on the first night or immediately versus the people that waited 90 days and 6 months? Be the worst shit you ever got into.
Smoke
Let's
crack.
do a survey on it.
Do a survey.
I guarantee there's more people happily married right now that had sex on the first night or immediately, maybe not the first night. And let me just say this, because there's going to be a lot of people that take this out of context. When I say sex on the first night, I do not mean I met you today, we was in my car at the end of the day. I'm not talking about that. That's just diabolical.
Please explain,
because
that's what I thought.
I meet today and fuck you today. I don't want no parts of you, respectfully. I'm talking about, I got your number, you got my number, we talked, we laughed, we vibed. On the first meetup though, when we first went out, we had dinner, maybe we had a vibe, then we end up going back to the crib.
No way.
I love you for the rest of my life. I love it like it's brand new.
How would you feel if your daughter did that?
I was like, my daughter is making a conscious decision. As long as she was okay with it. This is the thing about life. If you can go to bed peacefully after you did, and let me say this for all of the women, because she's a confidence coach and so am I, right? Let me give you this, right? The issue with a lot of women when y'all have sex with these men, you try to use it as leverage, which is called weaponizing your vagina, which means that you are giving your coochie out with a desired outcome. And this is how you set yourself up for disappointment. Let me explain something to you. When you go get that high-end bag that you can't afford, right, and you know you had no right getting it, but you had to have it, can't nobody make you feel bad about that bag because you had to have it. You're proud of it when you look at it. You in debt, but you looking like, man, this is a bad motherfucker. That's how you need to feel when you give a man access to your body, because then you take the power away. If you do it because you had to do it, because you wanted to do it, he didn't fuck you, you fucked him. Is a difference. But that's a whole nother adult conversation. Go ahead, though.
Oh, so much force.
Go ahead.
Talk.
Jesus Christ. Listen here. Y'all complicating things. It ain't this complicated. All right. This woman is far over the hill. Like, this conversation, she knows she got grown kids. She'd have been married long time. She almost 50. So the wall. And this brother, like I said, he cooking up something, but y'all both a little wonky. Like I said, this is modern stuff. I don't know what the youngins is doing.
Yeah, like
they like dating coaches. I don't know if they speaking to younger people. I don't know what's going on.
We didn't have, the luxury. I guess, do we need to give our wild poonhound uncles a little credit? Whatever mating antics or tactics we learn from the poonhounds. I guess we got some damn success, I guess. But this, and on that, waiting 30 days, 90 days for physical intimacy, I got to say, absolutely not. That's insane. What are you building there? A woman has a desirable guy. You expect this man, I don't know, to go 30, 90 days and not have intercourse with anybody else? Just a little, little Netflix and chill while y'all ain't hunching for a quarter of the damn year? I don't think I'm riding the train, brother. Truth is saying, like, if a woman likes you and you ain't out here giving your genitals away all willy-nilly, you should be comfortable being like, you know what? This is the guy, like, I'm all in for all the right reasons. You know what I mean? Like, but 90 days, absolutely not.
Wicked work.
God, I can't think. Shout out to Air Force Reek. Says broke guys get the most kuda kata. So why shouldn't they date? Salute fellas in chat. Also, she couldn't sell me a home. The way she'd be flirting, she could. She didn't tell that part. Appreciate you, Ryan Page. Says she is so full of crap, so full of cap. At least one Pookie done took her down through there. That's why she's like she is. You got her.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, Baba T. How you doing, OG? Says good evening, beautiful people. Like Richard Pryor said, girl, I spend 80. Get your mama out here.
Shout out to Baba T.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so listen. I value your opinion. It just don't work for me. I ain't getting cut. What they call it? Cutting. I ain't cutting on the first night. I don't think that.
How long did you make your husband wait?
Well, first of all, I was 17.
How long did you make him wait? That's what I asked.
It was a few months, but the first night we did get together, that's what he tried to.
Starting a solution.
Yeah.
Is he older than you?
He is 10 years.
Oh,
I like him older.
He was out of pocket. 27.
Oh no, I was grown. I was grown.
Were you?
I was.
Were you?
I was out of high school.
27 years old, grown?
I was grown. I was already in a relationship, coming out of a relationship for 2 years with an older man. No, I wasn't that grown.
Car?
I had a car.
No, that's not what I asked you.
I had a car.
I'm listening to you.
I had a
Did
car.
you own your house? Did you own your car?
Well, let's do this.
No. Did you own your house or did you own your car?
I did not. I had.
You said you were grown and you cannot.
I mean, grown as in a.
You keep cutting me.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Here we go. The more you let them talk, y'all think this is a flex. She said, when I was 17 years old, I was talking to a man 10 years older than me. He was 27, 28 when she was 17. And she said, I was grown when I was 17. She said, you must understand. 2 years before that, which makes her 15, she said she was dating the older man when she was 15. So over the mileage on this kudakata, the trauma and drama and weenie juice.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
She keep talking about energy. There's a big difference between high school touching and heavy petting college hunching. But this grown, we talking grown man meat, like it's difference. And she been getting mature, grown, steel mill working man meat since she was 17. No kiddie meat, all grown sausage. That's why we got this character here. I get it. So if you ain't a seasoned man that's done been around, you literally can't do nothing for her except for jam meat in there. And she claimed that ain't even happening. Didn't work out too well for you, did it, sister? I like to see her husband get some more context, because they don't ever say nothing good about their husband. None of these ever say nothing good about the men they dealt with. Nothing.
Yo, masculine energy. Masculine energy. And you cannot spell grown without what 3 letters. I'll let you spell. You smart girl. You can't spell grown without what 3 letters.
You smarter than me.
OWN. You didn't own anything. There was nothing grown about you. You were a kid. You're 17. How old is your son?
I don't care to talk about mine.
Okay.
None of that.
Okay. Is a 17-year-old boy a man? Is he grown?
Absolutely not. I was
so as a 7.
You see,
as a 17-year-old girl, because that's what you were.
Yeah.
You couldn't even buy cigarettes. You weren't. You can't buy liquor. Would you? Looking back, because I don't know, 45, correct? Am I spot on?
Mm-hmm.
Looking back at who that 17-year-old girl was, did you really think that you were grown? Did you really think that your mind was equipped for everything that you did?
Not equipped for everything.
Especially dealing with a 27, almost 30-year-old man?
Looking back, I was very mature. I was not average. I was already living on my own. I was already coming off a 2-year relationship. And at 15, I was with a 23-year-old man. So I was grown. I wasn't your average 17-year-old. Now, would I want my 17-year-old daughter dealing with a man 10 years, her senior? No. But I was different. And I'm going to leave it at that.
You want that for her because it worked.
It did, because she might not have what I was equipped with. A lot of things that I experienced growing up in the projects, it made me have to be grown. I seen a lot, I did a lot. So I had to grow up quickly. So it
you are broken. You are broken. She's sitting up here describing herself like she is a special snowflake. No, you are broken just like any young woman that goes through these experiences. It does not make you stronger. Y'all are not men. Y'all cannot take these experiences and then make you stronger. They break you. She's talking about, well, I was 15, but I was different. I was different. I'm not your typical 15-year-old. I'm a special snowflake. Y'all don't get it. I'm special. I wasn't like the rest of them. I was grown.
No, you're not. You're not special. You're not special. You was not grown. 15 with a 27-year-old?
23. She said 23 when she was
15, 23. Don't feel no better. 23, you 15, you a child. Like, come on, man. Nowadays, these young ladies are coming up on their lady days more earlier. But shoot, back in the day, it took a while, is my understanding. Like, you talking about you grown. You were but a child. Seriously. I told y'all I'll be 40 in a couple of days. I just got grown, I think, last year, man. Y'all, wow, y'all too quick to be so daggone grown. What does grown look like?
doesn't sound like a 17-year-old can be grown, but I literally was fending for myself. I was living on my own. I had my own car. I had graduated high school. So yeah. And then I did lie about my age. Let me just make that clear.
Just being fresh.
I was being fresh.
Ass in the long run.
I was very fast, but I sure didn't give it up. I ain't go for the okie doke.
He wasn't the one. I seen him. He wasn't impressive. I seen him. I wasn't. That's why you didn't give him no coochie. He wasn't that nigga. Respect.
He was definitely that dude. Maybe not to a girl wise, to a guy.
He was that dude to a child.
He was that guy. He was that guy.
I was like,
did he ever find out?
Let me cook for a second. This is how I know he's not that guy. Because guys that are that guy ain't reaching out to other men. That was the most wackest, corniest, cornball shit. And that's why I don't ever reach out to me again. I don't even indulge in that. So he was corny then because he's corny now. You get better with time. So if this is him at his better stage, he was super whack 30 years ago. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Ask your question, good brother.
Did you ever tell him your real age?
Eventually.
And he stayed?
He did.
Yeah, them guys was.
He knew by her titties being perky as they was. She was a kid. She was a kid. He knew she was a kid.
Me being an adult, them guys are like perverts. No matter how grown you feel you are, for a grown man to still like accept it and be okay with it, because he's still way older. If they
mentally, yeah,
for sure, and he know it. So that'd be weird to me when guys be okay with being women.
He probably knew your mom. He probably watched you growing up. He probably watched you when you was.
No, he didn't know me.
Where you meet him at?
In the projects. Two different.
This is small.
No, I'm from one end. He was from the other. He didn't know me.
And he didn't know me. He came to your projects?
He did.
They stopped you, hey, 17? And what time did you tell me you was?
19.
Really? Still, I'm 27. Still a freak as well.
You like I'm young, obviously.
I bet. Obviously. But anyway, that's it. And not the
And I told you I didn't want to get into it. Ain't about
take
him.
advantage of younger women.
And
No,
that's
because
a fact.
there's a bigger message here. And so if we're going to coach women for whoever's watching this, we have to get to that. And this is why I tell women you should not be dealing with older men, because what will happen is you'll grow up eventually. Yeah, and that's what you did. You grew up eventually. You were able to see him for who he actually is and what he was actually doing. A lot of these men get with younger women so they can control. A lot of these older men get with younger women so they can manipulate and mold you into being exactly what they need you to be.
And that's why.
Here's what I'll say. I hope you talked to your kids about this before you came on the podcast and told everybody about how their dad is a PDF file. I hope you told your son about how you met his daddy and all that, while you sitting up here saying he was a creep and he liked young women. And this, and I guess, the brother Truth said he reached out to him, that she was on a previous show with him. And he said, hey, I see you had my wife up there. I don't know if he was trying to spill like dirty laundry and be messy. She ain't ish. And he might be in our email. We don't do that, brother. But listen, the net of it, this woman ain't ish.
That is it. That is all. And it ain't about him. The brother Truth is talking about her past experience. It ain't got nothing to do with none of them. This is a reflection on you. She just so narcissistic and blinded by narcissism. She like, even though I'm 15, she said I was fast, but I wasn't giving it up. What was happening then? Like you see, like y'all be telling these fantastical tales. You out here with grown men that are more intelligent, smarter, sharper than you. You 15, they 23, 24, but you ain't giving them none. Well, all right.
I was stuck for 20 some years.
That's why the relationship fell, and I'm not being funny, but it fell because you started to grow up and realize, whoa,
what am I doing here?
Not even what I thought you were. You matured. You got older. And what usually happens with these slick ass old freak dudes is y'all get better at their game than they are, and they can't stand it. And then what happens is you become a woman in the process, and you start holding him accountable like a woman. You couldn't hold him accountable as a child.
Absolutely.
So you mature, but that's a whole other can of worms. Really.
Yeah, it is.
And I counsel thousands of women. This is literally what I do.
And you're not wrong in anything you just said.
They be putting old man problems on young women.
Well, the gag is this, and I tell any woman that is interested.
And we don't have no capacity, because what do we know?
If you're a younger woman thinking about dealing with an older man, this is what I'm going to tell you. And I just mean this as an older man. Don't. Not even don't, right? Because we could say don't, but it's going to happen. Why? Because usually, especially with her circumstances, because that's the majority of our women. They're broke. They're probably in a poverty-stricken neighborhood, and a lot of these mothers are pushing their children on these older men as well, right? Because we can really get into this. So a lot of these mothers are not only auctioning their daughters off, but of course, why would I'm not? And I wasn't saying that, but why wouldn't you be attracted to stability? Why wouldn't you be attracted to not having a struggle? Why wouldn't you be attracted, like she said, I had all the latest Jordans in the eye. Why wouldn't that be attracted to a kid that literally comes from nothing? So of course it's attractive. So this is something that'll never stop. I remember being in high school, a nigga with an S550 took my girlfriend. I know he was every bit of 35. I was pissed. I couldn't believe it. What could I do? He was giving her grown man dick, grown man money, grown man conversation. I couldn't compete by a landslide. But what I'm trying, if you're going to deal with an older man, he got to be big. And there's going to be a lot of old men that he has to pay for your youth. He has to pay for your youth. If you want to take care of an old man for free, take care of your father. You want to take care of an old man for free? Take care of your father. There's going to be a lot of men that get mad at this. Oh, you telling these young girls to just, you listen, you ain't right for your youth, because he's going to get you fat. He's probably going to start beating you up mentally, emotionally. Then the last thing is going to have to start punching you in your face and all of that when you start to rebel or start to hold him accountable. So he can't be broke.
No, brother. No, this is all off base right now. I don't know where this went. It went left. I do not agree with that at all. Because we are not speaking, we got to get the context. This is not back in when we had kings and, royalty and, the king had a wife, whatever, 8 wives. We talking about the hood. We do not agree with grown-ass men in the hood sleeping with young high school girls, completely out of pocket. We are not talking about any type of royalty. These are ninjas selling dope. Sleeping with young girls that ain't even developed, ruining them, knocking them up. So they are the worst. Yeah, we can't advocate for that at all. That's just the worst. We got to eradicate these ninjas.
Yes. Like this has been the way since the beginning of time. The young, beautiful, fertile women are for the well-to-do men that can provide a life for them. That's the balance. Man, shows up. What I got 50 head of cow. Mr. Johnson, I got all this stuff. May I take on the responsibility and duty of caring for your daughter? That's what we talking about. Honorable, something beautiful. Not D-Boy Nug Nug got everybody in the apartment scared. So now he having his way with all of the young girls. That's not what we talking about. But she is.
Get that money, invest it, get you some properties, learn about real estate, learn about some rental car. Like, tighten your game up. Make sure you're getting something out of it instead of some gray-haired dick. Respect.
Get that bread, get that.
Then leave.
Yeah.
Grow up.
It's cool. You from the projects. We know you, cuz. Anyway. So,
because this woman is not a one-off. She think that she is special. She even said it out her mouth, but she is not. This is a dime a dozen in the hood. We done seen these women on all these shows on the internet. We document this stuff day after day. This is what happened when they're young, hunching in the hood. This is what it ends up like. We done seen it in our own families with our mamas, our sisters, our cousins, our aunties. These are not one-offs. It's destruction.
It's a continued cycle, not a one-off at all. But this is what Kev was trying to nip in the bud. This is why I kept saying the things he kept saying. You're not a special snowflake. You're not an exception. Had to keep saying it because there's too many individuals like this when they're out there. She thinks she is so unique. Sister, we done heard Joe's story dang near verbatim time and time and time again.
That part. So I would say another thing that he said, don't let the villains make you a villain. We got to condemn it on all. He said when he was in high school, you know, a 30-year-old man took his girl, pulled up in the Benz. That don't mean, all right, I can't wait till I turn 30 so I can come and take somebody's girl. We got to condemn it right there. Like, whoever that guy is, obviously, like I said, we got to come up with more tight-knit organizations to where we can talk to these gentlemen. All right. Whether we talking or whatever, we're keeping that talking for now, but it got to be somebody to play the middle ground because obviously the parents ain't doing it, but it got to be a coalition of something.
There you go. There you go. I like that. Don't let villains turn you into a villain. That's how you break cycles. That's how you break curses. I'd be danged if I let my cattywampus family turn me into a warlock gypsy like them. Yeah, we went through this at college. I done told y'all my tales. Me and my comrades out there, you know, gallivanting on campus. And then freaking, you know, rookie stealers and stuff come on campus driving what they driving. Man, good luck, man. Like he said, it was what it was. But y'all women, this is what y'all control. Y'all can stop all this. Just keep your cootie cutter to yourself.
That's it. So, and that's YouTube terms, Project Leroy. We're going to talk to them. That's for YouTube policies and procedures. We ain't doing nothing but talking to them.
Just a little talk, a little chat, looking at flowers.
Listen, this is when I say I am not who I used to be. Certain things I'm just not going to do, and I'm not going to say.
You don't be putting masks on.
I ain't put no mask on. I've just evolved. I'm still that girl. Come on now. I ain't never negating that. Yeah. So I'm not putting no mask on. I'm just saying the certain things I said or I used to do, I'm not doing. Well, not to go back into speaking a certain way or doing certain things. No, I'm not. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, good.
So why are so many women pick-me's? Your question.
Oh, I hate this for us girls, ladies. No. I think that women are pick-me's because they are listening to people that think that having a man or being a wife or even just being a mom complete your life. I think that they don't know who they are and they feel as though they have to have a man. So they're pick-me's because they don't know no better. They're pick-me's because they're desperate, because they need to feel love. It goes back to the daddy issues. It goes back to not feeling loved, and not always daddy issues, but family issues. Oh, I just want somebody to love me. Oh, I just want somebody to, it's nothing wrong. I still believe in love. Don't take that away. No, I need more than love. Love ain't gonna pay the bills. Love ain't gonna make me happy. Love ain't gonna give me the energy. I mean, you got to bring some money to the table. Yeah.
Because see that, like, you're ruining.
Let me get back to the pick me.
No, because you're ruining.
I'm not.
No, because we got to be serious at some point, right?
Now we got to be serious.
We got to take romance. We got to take the finance out of romance, right? And so for
there's no romance with no finance. There is no romance without finance.
That's only male to female.
I got
yes.
So let's just be all the way 100.
Yeah.
Women that talk like that, it sounds good, but it's extremely misleading because this is what you'll understand about one.
You just say it.
No, it's fine. I think it's fine. You don't have to combat them on all fronts. If that's their terms, There's no romance. There's no romance without finance. And then it's just the opposite. There's no finance without romance. So where we at now? Now we at a stalemate. Let's come back to the negotiation table and work on these terms.
She just, sisters like her and Kundra hate anything about a relationship. She said that being a pick-me means you value being a wife or a mother over anything. We got to, this is a doctor too, by the way, doctor, another internet doctor. We got to see just how selfish, how detrimental being selfish is. She said, y'all don't know who you are just by yourself. We are social creatures, especially the freaking women. Y'all are not meant to be alone. It ain't healthy for y'all. It ain't what y'all hearts desire. Y'all like a group. Y'all like to talk. Men, we like to have discussions to get to a conclusion and go away. Y'all like to talk for enmeshment. You know, I love it, man. Shout out to the wives. You know, y'all like to have conversations and y'all want to keep the conversation going because you're social. Stop fighting your own daggone nature. You'll know who you are by yourself. I don't know who I am by myself. Who am I without my family? Who am I without my purpose of providing for my family? Is that such a good? Am I weak? Because I dare say I don't know who I am without my family. Y'all weird. Appreciate the Pharaoh's Kingdom. Says the term cut up ain't been used.
In the big name of
Says the term cut up ain't been used since 1998. Cut up. Appreciate you, Derek. Says, yeah, she was hurt to see the core. She was hurt to the core. So all this copium, because otherwise it will destroy her. I agree. I'll be saying that, Derek. Appreciate you, Derek. Says, and I bet she had her son when she was a teenager. Her son. Yep. Appreciate you, Jay the Gray. How you doing, brother? Says if she wasn't giving it up, how'd she get pregnant? Appreciate you, Jay the Gray. Says she got a strong Tatiana Taylor chin and jawline.
Man. And shout out to Baba T in the Cash App. He says she is from the Shy. Pookie and Ray Ray had a field day with this woman.
She said, nuh-uh. She said she keep her cootie cat to herself, Baba T.
Woman has to, if a young girl is dealing with a,
I'm talking equally yoked. We're not talking about that. You're dealing with an old ass man. If I'm dealing with a fat woman, she got to pay. If I'm dealing with an old woman, you got to pay. If I'm out of your dating bracket, you got to pay.
So like Lunel and Al B. Sure, that's Lunel, the comedian, and Al B. Sure. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get back to what you said.
You got to pay.
You got to pay.
If I'm out of your dating bracket, you got to pay. You got to drop it. I'm talking.
Whether I'm in your dating bracket or not, there is no romance without finance.
Bullshit.
That's my thing, and I'm standing on that.
And it sounds good. And when you
it is
money,
good for me.
You start to earn all of the things that money can't buy. And that's what.
Yeah, well, you can't just leave with that. It has to be more.
That's a lie. Because energy is free. Aura is free. Vibe is free. Chemistry is free. Orgasm free.
Vibe is free when I'm sitting in the car talking to you. You can't take me to dinner. A lie. Vibes are free when you can't even take me on a real date. You can't show me anything. We can't go out of town. Vibes are free. Whatever.
It's free. We can get in the car. So we pay for the gas. So $22 vibe.
Yeah, that's not enough. I ain't doing no car romance. That's what we did in high school. Are you kidding me?
You believe? What was you doing?
I'm talking about prior to that. I'm talking about 14, 15.
Meeting the man, does he start taking you on trips, like timeline wise?
As soon as he gets some coochie, I would hope. Because ain't no way we flying anywhere without.
Like, how long was that expected? Like, right away?
So I'm still somewhat fairly single. So I haven't had that experience yet.
Single? What is that?
Fairly new.
Fairly new. Like,
yeah, she said that. Let her speak though. You gotta let her speak.
Well, he knew what I meant.
She was 50 at 17. So
she was 50 at 17.
So you said you're fairly single. I'm listening. So.
Recently single. So I haven't had like.
You haven't been flown out yet.
No. And if I had, that don't mean that sex is a part of the equation.
And once again, ladies, please do not ever fly anywhere with any man that you don't think that sex is on the table.
And this woman's a hypocrite, and I agree with him. So she talking on both sides of her neck. Like I said, if she keep talking, she's contradicting herself. First, she said she was not sleeping with men in high school. Then he started talking about hunching in cars. So I've been doing that since high school. Well, I've been hunching in cars since high school. So which one is true?
None of it. Like we say, you just got to take everything she's saying to get your conclusion. Don't look at one particular lie or statement because you're just going to be baffled and befuddled. That's the word of the day, Jihan, the befuddled. Look it up, Ninja. But ain't nothing here. She's cooked. She keep lying. She keep contradicting herself. This is what copium looks like.
Well, maybe you need to have that conversation. Well, anytime a man thinks because he put you on a flight, okay, $200-$300 flight that you can buy in your sleep, and he thinks that automatically gives him access to your body.
Buy it yourself.
Well, you're not inviting me anywhere I'm paying for. Really? Yeah. So you need to stop giving that advice out. Just because you buy like you telling me that you think you're supposed to have access to my body.
I believe in dating Dutch until I believe in dating Dutch. I'm a date Dutch. Yeah.
Now you date Dutch, but you just said, okay, whatever. Don't listen.
Date Dutch, fellas, so you know you can have access to that body.
Yeah, well, good luck.
For y'all, and y'all need that. For
date
sure.
Dutch.
Date Dutch.
Okay, take her to dinner and then tell her to pay half.
My mom told me,
right.
I'll let anybody feed me. My mom told me that. Had no plans on giving you no coochie. My mom told me that. I'll let anybody feed me. A meal is a meal. My mom told me that. A meal is a meal. Y'all let a nigga fly. A trip is a trip. That's how y'all look at men.
I am really surprised, especially because I've been following you for so long, to hear that you would give women the advice.
Don't work your plan on fucking. I mean that. And I triple quadruple stand that. That's how y'all end up getting raped. That's how y'all end up somewhere crazy. Kicked out of the room at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's crazy.
Don't listen. If you know that you are, because this is the issue, and I think that you're taking this out of context. A lot of these women entertain men that they know that they are not sexually attracted to.
Very true.
You are not dating for survival. A lot of these women are dating for survival. A lot of these women are dating for image. So we got to be crystal clear. A lot of these women are taking these trips to places and they don't have hotel money. They don't have food money. So you are literally going somewhere on a man's dime, and then we'll get there. And this is the thing. We're talking about the economy is fucked up. So I might have been fronting anyway to get you there. It might have been my last. That little 300 might have hurt me. And I was spending that 300 with the hopes of, I'm going to crack you at the end of this night. So now I take you here. I get you here. I don't wine and dine you with everything that I had, and you ain't about to give up no good. And this is how these men go berserk. This is how you end up on first 48. So I'm going to triple stamp this. If you know that you do not plan on being romantically involved, if you know that you are not physically, sexually attracted to him, do not accept gifts, flights, or any money at all. Even with the dinner, drive your own car. He should not be picking you up from your house or any of that, because these dudes get weird at the end of the night. And I stand in that. Respectfully. Go ahead.
Can I cook?
Of course you can.
I am currently dating.
Well, before she before she start lying, like he said, 2 things is true. I can don't fly out. I would say men. I would start speaking to the men because we got the power. Don't fly them out. Don't pay for anything. Make them pay for everything. That's how you know she's into you. She got to pay for everything. You can't be so hard up for some kudakata where you just paying for flights, hotels, and all this stuff. She got to pay. You got to be vested.
I like what this brother here said, even when he said, if we already ain't did the do, ain't no flying to nothing to nowhere. That's the type of time I'm on. I've said that before. All these fancy date steakhouses, if there ain't heavy sexual tension, if you ain't told me what you gonna do to me, abso-freaking-lutely not. That makes for a terrible date. Come on, brothers. You sitting there, you know that bill about to come back $couple $100, and you like, I don't even know if she really liked me like that. It's much easier and a lot less stress to have these initial dates at a coffee shop or walking around the daggone park eating some daggone ice cream for the low. Don't do nothing that's costly unless there has been hunching or extreme sexual tension.
I am currently coaching a lady that recently was flown out, right? And she is of a particular age, in her 40s, does well for herself. And the guy that flew her out got her own hotel room. Gentleman.
I like his image.
Yes. The sex conversation never came up. So I think that you're right about the type of men that you're dating, right? And the type of women that is dating for survival. But it's all about who you dating. So if you're dating a high value, successful, well-to-do man, he's not going to have those expectations that y'all having sex at the end of the night. But this is something that you have to talk about prior to, so you can make sure that there are no misunderstandings. All men are not thinking that they're going to obviously have sex with you, and that's part of the territory just because he flew you out. I've seen it. I've heard it.
So what she's speaking about is the exception.
This is an exception.
Standard.
Not the standard, you're right.
Basically, it's like the lady who has 10 children by 10 different men, and then she leaves the man that she was with and finds the greatest man ever.
I don't know about that now.
It's the exception.
You're reaching.
And no, it's not a reach. It's the equivalent. I guarantee the numbers are probably damn near the same. What you have to understand is this. At this big age, and listen, now, if it's Sherman Klump or Herman the Monster, if it's these dudes that you know for a fact that are in absolute awe of you, you might be able to pull the trip off and get the room and blah 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 blah.
You might be able.
Usually, the men that the upper echelon women want, you know, the top tier, the boss bitches, they usually want the man that's fine, that he got the bag, the big dick, the big body bit. They want the complete package, and usually that guy, he has 10 million women just like Nikki B. And who the fuck is Nikki to get all the way down here and think that Nikki's not about to understand the assignment?
Well, there's only one Nikki B, and there are other women.
I agree. I second that. There is only one of you.
Yes, and there are women that do have standards, and I have those women in my community that school me on the way that they're being courted. And this lady is very well spoken. She's a very beautiful woman. And yeah, she is. And she didn't have any problem with him making the exception, like him being the exception. So I
just don't want y'all to get confused like that's the norm, because it's not. Go ahead.
Is it the norm? Yeah, if you're dating a certain caliber of man, I think so.
Men are men, and I don't think
men are men. Men are men, and guess what? If a man has that conversation with you, I want to fly you out, and yeah, we staying together. So if you don't plan on having sex, you shouldn't agree to it. But I don't think that men
fly somewhere or even be in an intimate setting with a man that you know that you don't plan on sleeping with as well. Let's talk about that misleading stuff. That's like the very misleading.
She just lying.
You a lie. And the truth ain't in you.
Like I said, another one of these women telling their story. She got this friend. Granted, I don't believe her. She been lying all night. So now she got a friend that got flew out by a guy. He was whining and dining. He never asked for anything. He just wanted to be in her presence. Man.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Men are men. That's what he means. Absolutely not. We done told y'all. Shout out to Mrs. Raquel Rose. Nah, we can't be buddy, chummy friends. Why do you think a single man invites a single woman into his space? He ain't trying to play Monopoly or Parcheesi. Trying to see what you look like with no clothes on. God dang it. Like, can we stop this? That's pathetic. She talking about she got a girlfriend who got a dude that flew her out, got her own room, then talk about hunching. She don't even like him. She don't even like him. She'll forget he damn exists. Sound like he lost.
Just because I'm visiting you, I'm supposed to have sex? When did you die and become God? I don't owe you nothing, let alone my body.
No, for sure, I agree. But I'm saying I don't think that you should be in an intimate setting.
I disagree.
Especially in another country.
Well, see, intimate setting, you're right. Like, no, you're not coming up to my room, but you flew me out. We're going to dinner. And she told me, she said she was kind of giving me step by step. He took me here. She sent me pictures. He did this. He was such a gentleman. He brought me roses. And I think that it is a standard because she set her bar high. She set the bar high. She's divorced recently. So she's dating in a particular way. She's just not going for it, Tyrone.
Wow. I get it.
Could it be possible?
No shade.
What did he look like? Hold on. Let's look. What does he, was he?
She did not send me a picture of him. No. He was military and he had, no.
Go ahead, continue. I'm just walking.
She said that he was well-to-do. He was military. He had some big position. But she said he was really nice looking. She said that he worked out. She said that, and I don't, because the way he treated her, I know that he looked the part. And I don't think that she would have.
I mean, this is just wicked. She just up here lying. Bottom line, a man got expectations. He gonna say, is you God? Is you God? I don't owe you nothing. If a man spends money, there are expectations. I don't think you can name anything on earth that a man will spend money on something and expect nothing. What? Tell us, Bonquisha. Tell us something that a man spends money on and he expects nothing in return.
Listen here, that's a fact, Jack. I spent my last dollar on my first date with my wife way back in the day. Last dollar. I got a return on that investment, 4 babies.
Yeah, like you said, whether you talk about a woman, even if you're talking about bills, if I'm paying my internet bill, I'm expecting to have internet service. So if I'm going to McDonald's in the drive-thru and give them $10, I'm expecting a Big Mac meal or whatever. So expectations when we forking over bread.
And men, what do I always tell y'all? If a woman likes you and is going to value you for who you are, this ain't even a conversation. She letting you know that it's yours. Like, come on, man. Like, this conversation is for naught. Find a woman that's into you and you ain't got to say her be beating your head off of this wall.
To Austin to seek him out
in a free room.
Yeah, but she's not one of those women though. So I know a lot of women will go, girl, let me just go for the plot. That's not her. She is what you.
She's a beautiful woman.
She is, and very established. I mean,
Did she have
no, I'm saying she had.
No, I get that, but men aren't.
So
attracted,
that's why
men aren't attracted to that. Though, and I just want to get to the meat and potatoes of that because you have.
Well, she looks the part, but she also has been married, so she carries herself in a certain way.
No, and I get that. 'Cause
She's a certain caliber of
women
woman.
carry themselves like wives at all times. I believe that you have to carry yourself like a wife even if you're not married. So I get that. I respect that. But then there are men that women make the exception for. There are men that women break the rules for.
Yeah.
And so I don't want a man to watch this and feel like it's there aren't women out here who really are not, for the most part, and don't have boundaries. All I'm saying is the norm out here and the expectation, and I'm just trying to keep women safe. It's not even about the man. Do not accept trips, gifts, even overly expensive dinners if you know that you don't like me. It's just extremely misleading. And I feel like if a woman is making you jump through hoops in order to deal with her, she don't like you. And that's just a harsh reality. And you don't ever in life chase a woman. This is the dumbest thing that you can ever do. If you chase a woman, you will be chasing her for the rest of your life. Women like men to chase them. They don't respect them. I guarantee, and I can promise you that. Don't chase a woman. We embrace her. We open our arms up, and she opens her arms up, and we walk into each other. That's the only way.
Okay, I got a question.
And I would never chase my wife, so don't ask me that. I don't chase women.
That wasn't the question.
No exceptions. Go ahead.
That wasn't the question. The question is, do you feel that a man has to like a woman more than a woman likes the man?
We gotta be crazy about each other. I don't do like. I don't like you. I don't even give like energy. I'm breathtaking. I'm astounding. It is like. What do you mean?
You're spectacular.
It's amazing. Breathtaking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about from another planet. I don't even think I'm human.
Terrible answer.
Mr. Confidence, I love it.
Big confidence. I seen the face you make. Shit, I'll be honest, man. I'm a little different. I'm talking about aesthetically, mentally, financially, energy. And this is the thing. This ain't.
I can't negate that.
This ain't like a glow up. Like I came out the pussy damn near flawed. So like with that being, yeah, mom genetics. I'm talking about it's a real. It's like a real
good hair and all, y'all.
Oh my goodness, yes. I'm my mom, but. I don't do like. Like is not good enough for me because that's not my energy. I don't do cat and mouse. I don't do hot and cold. If I like you, you're going to know it. Like you're going to extremely know it. I want to call you. I want to text back fast. I don't do the whole like. But reciprocation is my love language. You gotta
go both ways.
Pouring into you.
It gotta go both ways.
Oh, there we go. Two things is true. All right. I think like can be a surface level. We can start getting into respect, honor, desire, however you want to chop it up. You know, a woman should respect, honor, desire you more, or whatever the case. You can chop it up into like if you want to talk like we in third grade or whatever, but it's all the same.
Desire you more. Come on now, sisters. Y'all are not satiated or fulfilled if you don't desire your man. Listen how she talks. Y'all would just leave. Y'all would discard him. Y'all got to be into him. It fuels everything. You being into him feeds his ambition. It gives him the muse effect. And you got a guy that satiates your hypergamous nature. There's nothing to decipher here. If, like he said, women like a man to chase, but they won't respect you. Eventually, if Denzel was chasing after, his woman, she eventually, like, you know what, you're a little bothersome. You're giving me the ick. You ain't got nothing else better to do, being productive and all. Appreciate your ham dog. Says romance without finance is a damn nuance. So to Rudy, Ray Moore.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate your hard job. Says there is no fun without the woman giving up the buns. F that finance crap.
That part.
Money, 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 money.
Appreciate you. OG Richard Miller. Always good to have you. Richard Media. Says there is one thing I got and understand from this female. She is from and was raised in Chicago project. There is nothing special about her. Average looks at best is a compliment, in my opinion. She says she is spectacular, OG.
You a liar.
That's a lie. Appreciate you, brother Derek. Says, but men are so dangerous. Why would she argue against the advice he gave? It is to protect women, keep them out of compromising situations. Amen. Appreciate you, Derek. Says, and if a man cracks, a woman should have had a woman shouldn't have any expectations. They are not the most high.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna let her land this plane. This been a long one.
Man.
Money, 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 money.
Appreciate your ham dog coming through. Says, should I feel guilty for not liking any of these individuals? Nah, I don't see nothing wrong with that, brother.
Shout out to him.
However, we don't agree on the stance that men are hunters and that men, when men find a woman, yeah, please, I didn't introduce, I didn't,
It's my show.
I did. It definitely is. I'm happy to be here. Let's be clear. He want to shut me up.
Nikki B show. Truth hurts.
Truth hurts featuring me, the brand, on Instagram for those who don't know. Okay.
Oh yeah, y'all know who I am, right?
Okay. You don't agree that men are the hunters. I totally disagree. I feel that a man has to show his interest. I feel that a man has to like a woman 10 times, 20 times more. He has to show that, and then it's her job to reciprocate.
Spoken like an insecure woman. And I'm not saying that you're
Spoken like a confident woman that knows that when a man really likes you, he's going to show it, and you have a better chance of the relationship being successful when he likes you more than you like him, because then you become a fan. And I said what I said. Okay.
Now, she got her viral moment, but the harsh reality of that is, you don't want your man to be your fan. You want your man.
No. That's what I'm saying. Because when it goes the other way, she's your fan now. She's your fan with your million, with your million followers. She's your fan. If you're
1.1. A lot of insecure. I can't let you lowball me. I refuse. I'm me. I'm larger than life. Anyway, so with that being said, right, what you have to understand is if you get with a woman that you like 10 times more than you, she will always have the leverage to manipulate you and for you to be a fucking doormat. That's what you have to understand. We have to be equal in the love. And this is the thing. One thing about the relationship, sometimes the love will fluctuate.
Never equal.
Did you not hear what I just said? Sometimes the love will fluctuate because life is, right, emotion is in motion. Emotion is motion. It fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But whenever you get in a relationship with somebody and you're the only crazy one in the situation, that is how you end up looking crazy. You're not thinking clearly. You can't eat with them. You can't sleep without them. And this is too much leverage and too much power. Insecure women have an issue approaching men. And the reason why insecure women have an issue approaching men is because they fear rejection. I want a man to meet me and just be all crazy. How about this? The only way that I'll even know if I like you is to get to know you. And getting to know you from the rip, why would I be crazy about you?
I've never heard that.
I bet that you have.
I have never heard that.
That's why
woman is insecure.
Of course they are.
A woman.
This is the issue with women. They claim to be bosses, right? They claim to be go-getters, right? They'll go get their titties done. They'll go get coochie rejuvenation. They'll go get their ass done. They'll go get their eyebrows done. They'll go get their hair done. They'll go get the job they want. They'll go get the car they want. But you won't go get the man that you want. Why does the go-getter turn off when it comes to you actually going to get your man that you want? And this is the gag.
Because that's my job as a woman.
You laugh about these women, right? This is how you know that their emotion overrides their intellect for the most part, unless you're an extremely confident woman, and those are the women I like to be around, right? Your heart and your brain is your biggest investment. Your heart and your brain is your biggest investment. So why wouldn't you go after exactly what it is you want, especially if your heart and your brain is your biggest investment? Without your heart, you're dead. Without your mind, you don't have sanity. Well, I'm going to sit back and wait for the man to pick me. What if the men that are picking you pickers off? What if you're attracting nothing but trash pickers? Then what? You just going to take him because he was the one that was 10 times crazy about you? You're being set up for failure. I'm listening.
I totally beg to differ. I don't think that women are insecure.
Of course they are.
When it comes to not approaching a man, I just don't think that is the woman's job. And we talked about that. And that's just how I was raised.
It's job to be quiet. And we all know that that's universal.
Well, you know when you...
So you don't... So let me get this. So you want a man to have selective... You want a man to have selective masculinity. That's what it seems like.
No, I want a man to be a man at all times.
Like a man, provide for you like a man.
That's the only way.
Give you equal voice like a woman.
I never said that. Well, equal voice.
So here we go. It's all coming to a head now on the back end. You know, I think he sat there long enough, like interviewing. I don't think everybody can't do interviews, right? So, you know, I seen him up on panels and having those type of discussions, but these one-on-ones, it's rough after about an hour, you know, of the nonsense. Yeah, eventually you got to come with whatever your talking points are. You're like, all right, I ain't got no more questions. I got to set you straight now.
There you go. Because he keeps, you know, he did better than I expected, better than a lot of what I've seen up here. But like you say, he started throwing little petty jabs, and like women feed into that. So she's, oh, you got 1 million viewers, you know, followers. She said 1.1. Those little comments, they will start to build on those rabbit holes. And that's what ends up happening. So you got to be, like Mr. X said, you got to be on point. I'm only going to talk. You going to already start veering off. I got to stay on topic. Because if not, they will start to throw you off. At the beginning of this, she threw him off, and he's like, I forgot what I was going to say. Be careful. Be most careful dealing with crafty, cantankerous hyenas. This was interesting.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, I know. Listen,
you gotta let me say what I gotta say. I gotta pop my shit because I got an opinion too, and I'm in this relationship too. Okay, but I'm gonna close with this. We can go to the next topic if that's okay with you. Okay, women should not approach men. That's the way I feel. I feel that it's very masculine, and I think that when a man shows you, let me cook. I feel like when a man shows you he's interested, like you said, then you reciprocate. That's the way it should go. Okay, all right.
And that was the greatest episode today, man. We had a good time. Thank you so much, Nikki B, for coming. This was a pleasure. I thoroughly enjoyed you. Let them know where to follow you, man, please. More questions, right? What is... Name 5 immediate turnoffs when it comes to a man.
5 immediate turnoffs from seeing him or conversation?
Just
like
visual first, just straight visual.
Visual, not being well put together.
Okay.
Not having a haircut. Okay. Not being confident.
Okay.
Let me think.
Superficial?
This kind of goes into confidence, but not knowing how to approach me. So meaning sending his friend over to speak to me or something. I've had that. Okay. And lastly, I would say just how he presents himself.
Okay.
Whether he looks raggedy, whether he looks well put together, whether he looks like he's somebody, because appearance is everything.
What are 5 things that make a man sassy?
Always having an opinion.
Okay.
Always being on social media if you ain't making money off of it.
Okay.
Always sending, I hate this. I can't stand when a man is always sending me some quote or something on Instagram. Please don't do that. Because that's what girls do, okay? And being argumentative. And sassy, let's see, wearing a man bag or fingernail polish.
Man, listen, at this point,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
your thoughts ain't nobody's thoughts. So, like Mr. Walk said, all superficial. This woman almost 50 years old, and she ain't talking about nothing of substance. She claims she was married for 20 years, nothing of substance. No protection, provisions, all right? No man of, good character, anything, integrity, nothing. You gotta look good, have big meats, all that.
Dress nice, cut your hair. These are things she said specifically. She said looks are everything. We not gonna just glaze over that, pun intended. She said looks are everything, men. Going out there in the world and become aesthetically pleasing. Gym, your clothes, hygiene, grooming, and go and get the kudakata because that's all it takes now. You ain't got to have leadership skills. You don't have to know how to facilitate a dream. Nope. Just put on some J's, a little bit of Baccarat cologne, and go ahead and pull your meat out.
Okay, because we were getting ready to get to that. What are 5 things visually as far as like fashion style that makes a man say? 5 things you absolutely do not want to see a man wearing. Give me those.
A purse.
That's one.
If it ain't a backpack, I think you stated this. If it ain't a backpack or luggage, what are you doing? Unless you're gay, unless you're one of my good sis, then yeah, I mean, and I don't care how fashion forward it is. I don't like it. And I know it's going on right now. That fingernail polish, what is that?
What about the furry slippers?
I haven't seen that, but that's way too much. Okay. Oh, a man with Crocs. Please don't. I mean, what are you doing, Bigfoot? Crocs?
What about a man that wear a bonnet in public?
I ain't never seen that. Diversify your dating portfolio. Now you get to understand what your likes and dislikes are. Now you get to compare and contrast without settling for Michael just because you're lonely or you feel like this is the time for you to settle down. So date multiple people. Dating is simply, excuse me, collecting data. Get to know this person. Get to know him. Figure out what it is that he has that the other person don't have, and then you can make a better decision when it comes to going to the next step.
And your dating pool is your environment too. So let's not get that misconstrued. So like when you fly to Miami, that's not your dating pool. When you
Totally.
those type of men, that's not your dating pool. I'm not saying dreamers can't dream, but that's not your dating pool. If you live in a port.
And she said, date multiple men, ladies. Date as many as possible so you know what you like.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
That's what Kundra said. These older king auntie pre-gatekeepers, they are broken and they are giving horrible advice. They want to keep all women single. Date 10 men at the same time so you can put, you like this from him. Oh, I like that. I like this. And then you can combine all that and your husband, he going to be a super ninja because you done combined all these men. You know what you like. And now you can combine it all into one. So now you're searching for this one man that got everything.
That's the curse. Bill meets your financial hypergamy. John meets your intellectual hypergamy. Tyrone meets your meat desire hypergamy. And you can't find one man with all those qualities. The curse of the modern boss chick. She done had way too many experiences, and now she wants you to join in her pain and torment. Come on, you do the same thing. Because she don't want to turn around and you got your family and a husband, and you ain't got time for her when it's time to go on those, what's those boat trips, Ebony Dean? Tom Jordan boat trips.
That part. So at this point, Bonquisha, we ain't going to continue to play with you. All right, the band at the 50, it's been a while, but the band is out there and they ready.
Kev was talking indirectly, directly to you, you queen hyena. It's over. You have waited too long. You done ventured deep into no man's land. Now you in the nether realm. Ain't nothing surrounding you but bones, tumbleweave, and desperation. We got a song for you. Prove us wrong. Has yet to happen. Prove us wrong. Don't just say you the exception. Don't just say you're a special snowflake. Show us, Bonquisha. Show us the body in the word of Bane. Appreciate your search, all hearts. Says to the chat, hit the like button, you ninjas. Shout out to SBC.
And I see brother Dre the Dream that he got tricked out of 500 yesterday. That's wicked, brother.
Dre, what we doing, brother? 5 for the hundo? Did she lie to you? No sexual attention? Like, come on, what's going on? She should have been touching on you during the date. Shout out to Jada Gray. Says, Keisha Kudakata is a petri dish of effing yuckity. Yes, sir, it is.
So listen, we done made it through another show. The question tonight was, single women over 40 are cooked on the dating market. And we put out a lot of illustrations even early on before that clip. And it's very unfortunate.
If your mind is like this last was to hear, yeah, it's 100% over. Go ahead, get you a dog, cat, a ferret, fancy bird, whatever. However, if you are a boss chick getting a little long in the tooth and you are healed and you don't mind being vulnerable and getting a desired outcome, you might better find you a desirable situation out here. I believe that. Everything ain't cookie cutter. Everything ain't gonna be black and white. Understood. It's got to make sense. Y'all ain't making sense.
That part. So we appreciate y'all in the chat. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean, one of the sponsors tonight. Uncle Derek. Shout out to Michelle in the Cash App. Everybody coming through. Trending, who is we found out is a woman. All right. And the whole SBC Nation. Like I said, Uncle Derek, Divine Photos, Cousin Walker. This was just a pop-up show today. We will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
We'll be back with our regularly scheduled programming. In the meantime, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button on the way out. We're going to be back for these last couple days, finishing up this week. Little mini marathon as we like to do. We see y'all Jive Chickens with more single buy choices.
That part. So until tomorrow night, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Single by choice, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand no care. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choice, single by choice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice.